there I am.
Did you just add ish?
Yes, I did. So, we are live actually now. So, and you're probably seeing my ugly mug on the screen. Scooter, Disco Preacher. So, the guy that doesn't get much camera time. But, before we get into Time for Tabletops, Infinity Tower-ish, I want to talk about the schedule for this week. This week, make sure that while you're watching the channel, you can actually get the E3 2017 digital ticket from Humble Bundle from us. It's buy one, get one free. Buy one, get one free. It's the way to do it. Okay? Tomorrow we got What Game Did You Bring? Board game free-for-all.
Free-for-all!
Host unknown because we don't know what game we're playing, which is going to be pretty freaking rad. So, new Trippers, new show. I'll be running that one here on Thursday. It's an open legend, like a sci-fi adventure. Want to make sure that we give a shout out to our sponsors, of course, Ambia Realms. We're playing through their system, but we do have some sounds and that kind of stuff that you can play through here. Our lovely favorite. Yeah, some of those are our favorites. That's the more intricate version. But yeah, sound effects, super cool sound pad that we work with. You get to call up sound by just pushing buttons. It's pretty rad. So they also support Huntington's Disease of America, Autism Speaks. You gotta check them out, ambientrealms.com. They're phenomenal. Also, Arknight. Arknight does these little guys. I actually brought some over here so maybe I have a really bad camera today, so I can get on here. But that's okay. That's okay.
Those are really cool. I do like
But
those.
these are super cool, super cost effective,
Yes.
really well made. Will and I were at the warehouse the other day, saw a bunch of the cool stuff. Really cool stuff. So they also have the digital stuff. You can download it, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of that, those tons of goodies, those digital downloads, we're 11. 1-1.
Good question.
11
What?
followers away from giving away 2 digital packages of these little guys. What? So we're gonna do that. They got tons of stuff on there. 11 more followers. So tonight though, as you can see, let's see, right there, Infinity Tower-ish. Reason there's an ish, we are down a gnome tonight. Aww.
It's sad. I
We're
was
gonna
totally
miss him.
planning for him.
But the cool part
You can
is
just choose anything,
we're
it's
gonna do a
fine.
one-shot with Stegosaurus. He is gonna be here. His name's Mike, but Stegosaurus is way cooler.
It actually is your character.
Just
You can
saying.
use it.
Really?
So,
Pretty sure.
without further ado, I'm gonna give it over to him, and we'll see what we can do.
Greetings. Excellent. Thank you all for coming.
Woo!
What was the
Yay.
last thing? Thank you all for having me on. First time GMing, first time on Twitch, not as a user but as a streamer. Right? I
Yeah.
guess that's the way to do it. Yes, excellent. Very
That's how it's
excited.
done.
Little nervous, but it'll be okay. We have lots to do. Hopefully it'll all be fun. Hopefully you will all survive. That's what I plan for. What am I doing?
Treasure.
Treasure. Yes, that is what we are in it for. We're in it
Mariacha's
for
greeting
treasure.
to people she meets.
Yes, this is the sacred hand symbol of Gnarl Glitter Gold, trickster god of coin. But we don't have a gnome today, so that's fine. I'll make adjustments. But what was the last thing you were all doing, actually, before we start?
We were about to fight a dragon.
You were gonna
We
fight
were
a dragon?
Actually, we were totally making friends with that dragon, so I
I
don't know
thought
what
when
you
I
were
saw
all
that,
I blame the gnome.
everything was going well.
He's not here.
He's not here. He can't defend himself. So
Oh, and he
We
was
were feeding the
hiding
gnome to the
treasure.
dragon. That's how we did it.
just by the belt and like the collar, and just here, just while he's eating that, run.
Well, I had used too big a word with him.
Oh yeah, I
think a
remember.
few of us
Shouldn't have done
did.
that. Shouldn't have done
The
that.
biggest word Aurora used with him was partake.
I used parlay. That's close.
Ooh. Yeah, but that's the thing with English. You know, it's two similar sounding words, and for a dragon.
Well, we were looking at this white dragon, and he was basically ready to eat us, and he was hungry.
So you're welcome in advance then, because you're not doing that anymore. So I'll get started. So what you notice is you were about to get into combat with the white dragon, right? You're all stoked. You're angry at the gnome, but you know he's your friend. You know, maybe you're very focused. I do like that. But instead, you find yourselves in a really large, like kind of like a tent, like a big party tent, and it smells nice. And there's like a smell of food and drink and incense and honey, and it's really tastefully lit. There's like little candles that are very dim, and there's a few hanging. What am I going to call them?
Lantern?
Lanterns. Thank you. Yeah, lanterns. That's a good word. Lanterns, also dimly lit. So even though you can see, and you don't have dark vision, and you two do,
Yeah.
even though you're human, unfortunately, you can still see inside.
Okay.
But it's dark, it's shadowy. And in front of you, thankfully, are plates and mounds and piles of all kinds of different food. Like a big banquet table is like laid out. Yeah, absolutely. You can go for it. Don't even roll to see if any of it's poisonous.
Why would I?
I like your courage. No, and none of it is. You feel absolutely fine. There's a selection of what you want: fruit, you want fish, you want meat that's from the land on the sea. If you want breads, if you want that like really delicious dark bread that you can get at some restaurants, it's there. And
Laura's watching to see if anything bad happens to her.
just alien pops out or something.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
it's
just
just don't have the
slowing
special.
down is the bad thing that's happening to me.
So this
You can't fill up on the bread, and that's how they get you.
smells like cooking from home.
There is absolutely something that's really like cooking at home. Because your host, who's sitting across from you, is kind of watching you as you fade in, because it starts out dark and it becomes brighter as you see all these things, and he's watching all of your amazement with kind of like a happy smile on his face.
I kind of stop eating and I kind of look at him and I go, I have a gold piece.
Oh no, that's and he kind of looks. The food is kind of conveniently placed so he can kind of see you all. So you're sitting at a table much like what you're at right now, and there's more table for food. And then there's your host in a really high-backed, ornate chair of carved obsidian. And he is a very painfully well-dressed drow. And he's wearing obsidian sunglasses because even though it's dark inside, it's really bright for him. And he's just so happy to see all of you. And he announces himself and he says, "Welcome, welcome. I'm so glad you arrived unharmed. Although there's only 3 of you, and I thought there were supposed to be 4. I'm not paying for this," he says, motioning at the 3 robed wizards in purple behind them. They're wearing cloaks. You can't see their faces.
Greetings.
No vertigo?
No.
Itchy?
Is our gnome friend gonna die?
If he dies and I don't get to eat some of him, I'm going to be very irate.
I mean,
No, I'm
if,
just kidding. Don't tell him, but I don't plan to eat him.
Okay, I want to.
well, and you see the drow actually kind of like put a plate under the table. He's like, well, I guess he won't talk about that then. So you probably are wondering who I am. I'm really hoping you are.
I was wondering such a thing.
Yes, thank you. And the drow kind of, he's really well dressed, rings and everything. That's kind of why I wore rings, actually. He says, "I am Valith Olenzar Nocutus, 6th Countess in it, and I'm so very pleased to help make all of your acquaintances. I'm sure you have tons of questions as to like why I've brought you here against your will, what all this food is doing, what I have planned for you, and whether you'll live, and the answer is yes to everything. Everything's gonna be fine, but please ask away. Don't hesitate at all."
Are you gonna kill us?
Oh gosh, no. No.
Okay, good. 'cause
I have a
I'm
job
willing
for you.
today.
It's even better than killing you.
Huh?
I like work. I also like not being eaten by a dragon, so thank you.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure there's no dragons involved. But we are going to send you back to right where you were beforehand. The spell is a little bit inaccurate in terms of time and space, but that's not a concern of mine.
Okay, so dragony death later.
Oh yes, I mean, I have no
Unless
idea
he's
where you're
full
going to
when
be
we get
doing
back
later.
to eat.
The other since it's terrible.
Usually it
No,
just
it's
pauses
so
you in
small.
time. I mean, it's not a particularly complicated spell, but it does.
He's wearing a lot of armor, so if we throw him at it,
It'll chew it for a while.
So you summoned us here for a job.
Yes, absolutely. The key to the spell is putting different kinds of foods that different adventurers would like, and then basically just kind of getting random adventurers to sit in the chairs. That's essentially the gist of it. I'm not a magician. I have people for that.
So,
Well, I do enjoy raw fish, so thank you.
Oh yes, quite welcome.
is that our job? Is to just sit here and eat?
Ooh, interesting. Should I pay you extra for that? No.
Oh.
Food's on the house though.
Okay.
The job is, if you're all interested, I really hope you are. I need a book. Very special book.
Wait, do we have to write this book?
Oh gosh, no. Oh, no. You would probably go mad in the attempt. He says, smiling.
I imagine you're the one holding the keys to send us back where we're at, so.
Ooh. And he kind of looks at one of the robed figures, like, kind of behind him, and that robed figure looks at the other one, and that one looks at the other one, and they all kind of nod, and they go. And he's like, they're telling me yes. It can be done.
Well, at worst, sits back in a chair chewing on a fish. If you're looking for a group of people that's at least marginally literate, you've come to the right
Oh.
place.
I would strongly suggest against attempting to read the book.
What
That's
kind
easy
of
for me.
book is this?
It is, I'm glad you asked, it is it's a very special book. And it contains within its pages a ritual. The entire book is actually the plan on how to perform the ritual. I don't know if that's the right term. Someone who you magic?
Yeah,
spell,
that makes sense.
spell book plan?
Sometimes you can't fit it all into a scroll. Sometimes it has to be like a 300-page book.
Yeah, I don't know how long it is, but that, you make sense. I'm glad I summoned you.
Hooray.
I mean,
What is the purpose of this ritual?
well, it summons something very special. It allows I'm told, and I'm hoping this is true, it allows the caster to summon an object from another plane of existence that's, like, super rare. Really, really, really rare and valuable, and it will give me a lot of prestige and make me look really good at parties.
It's not a dragon, right?
No, gosh, no. I
It's
mean,
not
it might be
a-
shaped like a dragon, but it
So-
won't be an actual live dragon that will harm.
Is it a creature?
Looks at the robed figures again. They shake their heads. No, not at all. So, what do you, sorry?
Is this going to be used for evil? Because if this is
Ooh.
where we might have a problem.
Oh yeah, you are a paladin cleric. What's the right word? Human with
I'm
holy-
a cleric. I serve Paylor.
Oh, Paylor. He's a great guy. I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, no, not at all. He seems sincere.
Okay.
He's really more like eager and excited that we're here.
Okay.
And we'll try.
Okay, so how do we go get this book? It's. I assume since you had to summon other people to get it, you are incapable of getting it.
Oh no, I'm totally capable of getting it. It's just I have things to do. That's why you three are here. Like I would be executed by my family if I actually did work instead of paying people to do other work. You see my conundrum.
Oh,
This is why you got
yes, I understand that.
Yeah, it's like work. What, like a peasant? Come on.
Yeah, I remember.
I own things that
know
work.
where I'm from.
Do the birds often work?
I have heard of birds. There's some outside. I'm told they're very pretty.
Oh.
But it's very bright outside.
Because you just said work like a pheasant.
Oh, peasant. Are they
What's
like
that?
pheasants? Are they equally delicious?
I was a peasant before being
This guy knows.
being
Okay.
working
It's like
fields.
it's like being a slave, but you get to keep the stuff and get paid.
And you can leave if you want,
Yeah.
right? I don't know how it works with your guy.
Yes, for
My people don't have a concept of nobles and peasants.
Oh, okay. Usually nobles are important people, and the importance is passed down by bloodline, and everybody that's not a noble is not a noble, and therefore not as important.
so kind of like when we go to Eastkeep and the people with the shinier stuff on their shoulders that are shinier than mine, they tell me what to do, and I have to say yes.
Shininess is a good indicator. Size of hat.
Size
It's very
of hat.
popular. That was popular last season anyway.
How colorful their clothes are.
Colorful
Yeah.
their clothes are. Yeah, it's a good point.
Okay, so how much are we can ask for money? How much are
Oh,
we
yeah.
getting paid?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. Because I have a bunch of money for you. I'm going to give you 500 gold.
Oh.
Okay?
In equivalent to gems. Do you all like gems?
I
can
like
have a
gems
trade
much
now.
more than gold. Gems are nice.
Do you have a preference for gems?
Oh, I do.
Well, I mean, what kind of gem would you like?
Oh, they're all good.
Oh, okay. So he just pulls out a mixed bag and just kind of sets it down across from you. There you go, 500 gold in advance. and another 500 gold when you bring me the book. Now, if you don't, I know what you're thinking. Hey, this sounds really valuable. Maybe we should keep it and totally betray our new friend. I mean, you absolutely can. I can encourage it. I think it'll be really fun. The problem is assassins are really expensive, and unless you want to spend the rest of your life fighting them, it's probably just pretty.
I do like the idea of fighting assassins for the rest of my life.
Well, I have a.
But I don't like the idea of betraying somebody.
Short life.
Well, and you
Days.
have to have your reputation if
Days.
you're someone like me, a bounty hunter. The moment
Well,
you
at
betray
least-
someone, you don't get hired.
But don't worry, no evil involved.
It's fine. I'll take whatever's given. It's not like we have much choice.
Oh no, you absolutely do. I mean, you could leave. It's just I'm not actually sure where you were before.
That's the problem.
So I kind of apologize. If it wasn't you three, it would have been another three. It chooses at random.
In the interest of full disclosure, there's an evil tree chasing us. And
Ooh, interesting.
try to avoid looking into shiny surfaces
Okay.
right at the moment.
Perhaps
Like
that
I
was
should?
reach.
Like I shouldn't look in a mirror and check my hair every 5 minutes? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, it might not be the best idea.
He does it anyway. His hair is perfect.
Some nobles, it's hard to tell them to not do things that require looking at themselves.
She gets it.
Yeah.
She gets it. And you do have, I mean, you probably like to know where it is, right?
Sure.
So, where we're now is in my tent. And we're in a clearing that we're going to use for the ritual site later. Tomorrow night, midnight, full moon. It's going to be great. You all need to be there with the book. And the temple, the library annex of the temple is it's in the forest, the Talarasi Woods. It should be somewhere in the base of the mountains. I would say it's completely uncharted, wild, probably exceedingly dangerous. That's why I hired you three.
Do we go in a certain direction?
Oh yeah, and he takes out like a ornate carved stone box, and he slides it to you. That will point directly to the temple. Now, how you actually get there, I'm not really sure. You're gonna have to go through the forest, and it's woods, and I don't have the time to map it out for you, and there is no map anymore.
And you need this before tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's not. It's a short jump. It's not even really that far. I already got this. I got like 75% of the way and found this clearing.
It's okay. Futuria will know the way. Oh wait, she's not with us anymore. Oh,
We
yeah.
have this thing.
You have a box.
That points.
We have that. Our Lord will bless our journey.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. No, it's fine. It's whatever you guys want to do.
Do we go tonight or?
Oh yeah, no, I mean
No,
it's
I
like
mean we have to.
he looks at like a really ornate like mechanical watch thing on his wrist and he goes, "Oh yeah, it's what do you surface people call it? 7 a.m. It's weird, a.m. p.m. 7 in the morning. I'm sure you're all rested, feel
Yeah.
great. Oh yeah,
Okay.
as an aside, if you guys had any exhaustion, any HP loss from last game and you hadn't had it healed, it's healed now.
Okay.
So you're all refreshed. The
Yay,
food helped.
that's what we're going
Probably
to
some aspect of the magical summoning made it so you guys like fit, ready, and ready to go.
Okay, so yeah, I guess
Just follow the compass northeast somewhere. I didn't really look.
we should head out after I eat that.
What did you pick up?
She picked up
Muffin.
something that looks really good, like a muffin.
Like
Okay, you
I'm
guys
ready to go. I feel great.
So, thank you in advance. Be back before tomorrow night. Earlier the better. Then we can set up, maybe have a little few drinks and stuff. I shouldn't keep you. You need to get out of here.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you all, yeah. Sorry about your gnome friend. They'll probably be okay.
He's a good talker.
So, you're in the tent. Do you want to get up, head outside?
Yeah, I guess we could go out the exit and then I pulled up the box to see which way it's pointing.
Did you? You gotta open the box.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Ah.
It's Brad Pitt yelling at a box inside the box.
Whoa.
No, it's an ornate compass of some material, shiny, but not reflective. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's not mouse shaped, but I do like that.
I just
And it's And it's kind of pointing. Kind of see how my hand. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Maybe on the now camera because I have a little bit of shaky hands. It's kind of shaking a little bit, but it's heading. It's pointing to a heading that's in the northeast. And you see off in the distance in the northeast, great big mountains that tower up into the sky with snow just like all over them, like no one cleaned it up, and tons and tons and tons of pine forest.
Into the forest, it looks like.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't look too different from.
Aurora plays a marching tune on her flute
That's
It's
good.
nice to feel the sun.
fairly well. Hooray.
It is sunny in the clearing you're in, but as you get further in,
It smells fresh. It smells
pine.
weird. She's never smelled pine before.
Never smelled pine before? Oh yeah, your character hasn't, I suppose. Oh, this is a new experience for you.
Mm-hmm.
So there are birds chirping. There's kind of mist, but it's kind of the mist is getting a little heavier and heavier as you kind of set off. So I'll say it's been about an hour. It's been a really uneventful hour. It's been peaceful. Birds singing.
You're not playing like the same tune over and over and over.
No, I'm playing various marching tunes.
Okay.
Do it for an hour. No, you're not Gurren Invader Zim. Thank you. The footings started to get a little bit harder because the forest is becoming more and more dense. And even though it's pines, you know, there's like pine needles everywhere. So give me a survival roll. It'll be pretty easy.
So you say.
So I claim, yes.
10.
Yeah, you're fine.
Natural 20.
Yep.
8.
8. You got some. What kind of shoes do you have? Character has
Just like boots.
boots. Okay.
Leather boots.
When you were walking through the forest, you got that like pine sap, you know, like on your hands, and it's just never gonna come out.
Okay.
I mean, well, it'll come out, but you know, you need to stop it.
Oh, I can't touch my horns. It'd be really bad.
See, now it's on both hands. But yeah, you know, like when you're a kid, you play with pine, you get the
Well,
sap on
her
you.
clothes
That's
are
only
very
gonna
great.
make matter. Oh no.
That
Stop,
was,
clothes
stop doing
anyways.
that.
And now you've been turned into a sandwich. No, yeah, you're fine. It's just regular pine sap.
If we find any water, let me know. Maybe that'll.
it will come off eventually.
I can lick it off if you want.
No, don't do that.
You were in a lot of
Then
trouble.
No,
will
I
get
shouldn't
cat
tell you
hair
to
all
do
over
that.
it.
Do whatever you want.
I'll risk the cat
Just
hair.
like you're just kind of like.
What does it smell real bad?
It just smells like. I mean,
It's
my
pine
character has
sap.
no idea how to describe it. It's the pine sap stuff that comes off the trees.
Yeah, how do Martians see red? How do you describe pine smell to someone who's never?
Well, I mean,
Got it.
Aurora's actually from a taiga region, so she's very familiar with pine sap.
Kind of smells like a weird spice, like sharp, spicy,
Yeah.
but like moist.
I was
You
just
have
making sure it
this.
didn't smell like poison or something.
Oh gosh, no. You'll maybe later.
You have nothing like this where you come from.
Oh no, where I'm from, it's really hot and red, and
So it's like LA but red.
I'm gonna lick
Hungry
the pine
Jumbo.
sap.
Like no
off.
trees.
Using the philosophy that cats do things like sit at home and eat the house plants. I feel like pine sap isn't really gonna bother her taste wise.
Probably not.
I
No.
have a cat that likes to eat my cookies.
Yeah, she does.
So yeah,
And
she
my cat
licks
that rests bacon.
she licks the pine sap off your hands.
Aw.
Okay, do I have like
Friends.
cat fur stuck to my hand now?
Roll to see if you have cat fur stuck in your hand.
Oh my gosh.
No, not you. Her.
Oh.
Huh?
Did you shed cat fur on her in this process?
I don't know. I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10?
I don't
Oh
know
my
what
god,
that
that's
is.
like right in the middle. It is.
Yeah.
It's. Oh no, it's so the answer is yes and no, because as we all know with cat hair, those who have cats, the cat hair is always on you, but not on you until it's observed. So.
So am I
That's
observing
mine.
cat hair on my hand right
You have become one with the cat.
I mean, I'm assuming you've had cat hair on you ever since you met Aurora, so.
now? Okay, I was gonna say like I can pull cat hair on my coat right now.
There you go.
I just did.
Yeah, but for every one you take, 10 more take its place. Their cat hairs will block out the sun.
Like, so no black, because your cat has like kind of like fur, doesn't she?
Yes, it's white and black fur, actually.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's the worst. It shows up on everything.
Everything.
We have a dog with white and black fur, and
Oh, I'm so
there's
sorry.
just nothing that hides it.
No.
It's just a fighting entropy, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
It's the final question.
Okay.
And if you want to,
Well, my
It's just
passive
the
perception
force.
is 11, so I'm just like looking at the box.
Oh, is your Give me the box.
Fine.
There you go. My passive perception's a 16.
Okay. It's just, it kind of acts like a compass, but instead of pointing towards magnetic north, it's pointing to the northeast.
Hey,
Okay, and I guess I'll do look around. Roll. 11.
Okay. You just see woods. It's kind of, the mist is getting a little bit thicker, but it comes and goes. Occasionally you see sunlight where the trees have parted a little bit, or maybe a branch has come down and lets a pool of sunlight in. You know, very Stairway to Heaven where you get that nice
You
angle.
know, it might be a good thing that Theophragmus isn't here. He probably would have taken that apart already, and then we would have been able to see the rest.
I'll make it better. Is that what he would have done?
Probably would have had a gun.
he would have said blah blah blah, big words, big words, big words, uninteresting stories.
Yeah.
He does not tell good stories.
Is he watching right now? Because if he is watching.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, so they heard all of the trash talk.
You don't make it, you get roasted. That's how this works.
Absolutely.
Or you're a popsicle.
On the other hand, he does make nice things.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
So if we kill that dragon, lots of dragon bow items.
When you kill the dragon. There's no dragons here, it's still just pine. Does anybody else want to do like a perception check, or do you want
Sure.
to keep moving? Gone like 10, 15 miles at this point.
15.
I basically just rolled my passive perception, so I'm.
I rolled slightly worse than my passive
21.
perception.
Oh, okay. The cleric is like.
21.
I
I've
am
done this
honest.
before.
So
What kind
you,
of-
you
what kind of
absolutely are.
discernment?
And I'm assuming this is because of your character's experiences and stuff, soldering.
Mm-hmm.
Should have come out when we were at the.
You're looking around at the perimeter. You're looking around as far as you can see. You're following them. They seem to be a good job at, kind of blazing a trail, but not really looking around. And you notice off in the distance, almost kind of to the edge of where you can see clearly because of the mist, there are two figures with horns on their head, and they're just kind of like.
Do they look like me?
Maybe it's hard to see. You don't know though.
Oh, I know. I don't
They
see. I'm
don't.
just saying they do.
They
look like me.
they kind of look like her,
Okay.
but you can't tell what their skin color is. You can't tell what they're
Are they
wearing.
like way far away from me at this point?
They're pretty much right at the edge of what you would be able to make out.
Okay.
So you can tell they have horns, and you can tell there's two of them, and
Okay.
you can tell that they're kind of hiding behind some bushes next to a tree, and it kind of looks like they're kind of keeping eyes on you,
Okay.
and they see you.
Thank you.
Kind of describe what happens when you notice them. Actually,
I just, if I'm seeing them on like the periphery of my vision, how far away are my companions? Or
How?
I'd imagine
Right,
we're
guys
all
were just kind of
together.
walking. Yeah.
yeah, like Final Fantasy.
I'm gonna-
Virgin Order.
I mean,
nonchalant
probably
look
Aurora
down.
occasionally gets ahead of you guys and then stops and goes back. But.
Actually, it's a little bit of a triangle.
All right. Companions. Have you noticed that there's a lot of creatures about here?
I mean,
Because I think some of them might be watching.
I hear
There's
flying things, but
they are two. They're this way, and I kind of shake my
can I
head.
make another perception check?
Yeah, go for it. You'll get
you have
advantage.
on it now.
Because he is kind of pointing. It's like when you try and point out a star to someone, and they're like, "Which star are you talking about?"
I'm just using
21 this time, which I believe is what he rolled before.
Ali, give me a roll as well.
Well, I'm gonna start at this. Oh, okay, a 6 or a 19. I'll take the 19.
Take
so
the
20.
19. So all three of you see it now. So you're kind of following his like Steve Martin, like look up here, look up here.
Here you go!
And you see two humanoid figures off in the distance, kind of trying to conceal themselves behind some brush, but they've got horns on their head and not doing the best job, it seems.
They're, first of all, they're not me. Okay, they're nothing like me. In case you guys, all people with horns
You don't
look
know.
alike, sort of thing. But did they run off?
Hmm?
Are they just trying to hide, or they run off?
I'll wait for you to finish and I'll tell you
Well,
what's
that's
going
what I'm
on.
asking right now.
Yeah, actually, they all notice that you guys kind of all collectively stop and look at him, and you kind of get the sense that they look at each other, and they turn and they run.
Well, now I'm running because they're moving.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So you're gonna follow?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna run after
Okay.
him.
So how do I want to do this? Their movement speed.
How far away are they?
Give me. They're pretty much the edge of your distance. So I want to say they're about 120 feet.
Okay.
But it's like a hard 120 feet.
Alright.
There's trees, there's brush, there's the occasional little puff of pollen, the way you would see in Legend.
Right. Well, number 1, my base speed is 40.
Cool.
Number 2, I grew up in a coniferous forest.
Okay.
So this is actually like my favorite kind of place to be.
Give me
Ignore.
a survival check with advantage then,
Cool.
for like basically getting through this forest.
15.
I am totally wearing chainmail, and I'm gonna go hella slow no matter what. So.
You're just gonna follow the path that she made as best you can.
I'm probably gonna be jogging next to him because I don't know very fast.
I'm not up to the level yet of monkitude that like dangerous or difficult terrain means nothing to
Means
me.
not- yeah.
But I'm just saying because of this
One day.
particular situation that we're in, this is like one of the few that she's like, if we were in a desert, she'd be screwed.
Yeah, running in sand is not fun.
No.
I don't know if any of the viewers have tried it.
Yeah.
Highly, it's good for you. But not
So-
fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and move at a tabaxi speed, and I'm gonna dash.
Okay. So they're moving really quickly because they're dashing too, and they're clearly like probably from here. You get the sense that they not one with the trees, but you're catching up to them, but it's not as fast as you would think it would be.
Because my dashing speed when I'm using tabaxi speed is 160.
Yeah,
Okay.
home field advantage.
Yeah.
But you do catch them.
Yeah.
But you did notice that, I mean, they went at a hard sprint right away. And they're clearly like, they're doing the thing where they're like running and ducking through the trees, very Return of the Jedi, but without the floating motorcycles. And one looks behind him and sees you. And what do you do when he turns?
I probably, when he turns and sees me, I'm probably at that moment, if I can do any sort of acrobatic maneuver to look super
Not close
cool.
enough yet.
Oh, I mean just like flipping over a tree branch.
Oh yeah, dude, yeah, okay. And then you just, and he says something in like kind of a weird Elvish dialect. And you get this, you don't know, do you know Elvish? Does your character
No,
know
I
Elvish?
do not.
Doesn't know Elvish. But you get the sense that it's just right there, man. Is kind of what the sense you get. Very Hudson.
That's cool. I let out a growl while I'm doing it.
Excellent. Yeah, they seem pretty intimidated. They're
Yay!
running through the forest. Ali, what are you doing?
Well, I have like good charisma, so I can do some sort of intimidation.
Yeah, but you gotta follow them. I mean, you can intimidate
Well, I mean, I'm
forest.
running back, but there's
Oh,
no way I
okay.
can be as fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
I'm sure I've long lost you.
let me see.
We'll see.
How far can Firebolt go?
You do not have pure line of sight
I-
unless you keep up because of the aforementioned trees. So and you're just following her.
Yeah.
So you follow them into kind of like not really a clearing, but the trees are a lot more sparse here,
Okay.
and it's like a clearing light. And you see the two of them stop, and they have short swords drawn. They
Okay.
still have their horns, and they're kind of looking around like they're not really knowing where to go now.
Oh, they have horns to blow into.
Oh, and no, they have horns on their head.
Oh, on their head. Okay.
Yeah, head horns. Should we need it?
Is it like a helmet with horns, or is it like actually
Antlers.
blowing out of their heads?
Yeah, it's like antlers. Give me a roll.
For what?
Perception. Or actually, yeah, perception, history, or investigation will all work here.
Perception is what's going to be good out of those. And it still was terrible. 14.
They, like, you're kind of like looking at them and you're like, why would you take a tiefling and chop off the tail and give it goat legs? Who does that?
Yeah.
Because that's pretty much what you're saying. It's like her, but male, but with like Dan Aykroyd goat leggings, like in the Dragnet movie,
Gotcha.
but reverse joint and short swords and like
Okay.
tasteful vests.
Do they draw their swords, or are they just?
Oh yeah, they're super drawn, and they hear you come up behind them, and they both like turn and kind of like shakingly
Well, I
brandish
mean,
them.
since they're brandishing swords at me, I have to fight them.
Yeah,
Should we roll initiative?
yeah. Roll initiative. Actually, I'll give me initiative.
Well,
Oh, I don't have my thing. That's fine.
we know what we're doing.
I need more,
Wow, that was terrible.
1 second.
Yeah.
I have.
I mean,
have
at least I
failed
get
you
an
at
out of
it.
5 to it, but it's still real bad.
I think we're all going after these guys, unless these guys also suck.
My clerical friend. What did you get?
I got a 5. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I got
let's see.
I got an 8. Keep in mind my initiative's +5.
And Allie?
7.
7. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm still going first out of us.
We're all single digits.
Let me do this.
2, 1, 3.
It's been,
can do
this
that.
dice has been rolling hot fire all night, and when I just did a little test roll, it rolled a natural 20. So,
You just wasted that 20.
I did.
I just wasted 14.
Okay. So let me put some stuff on. They're under trees. It's quite appropriate. Excuse me. I don't mean to waste too much time, but I have not planned accordingly for easy tactical additions. Okay. So I'm just going to use skeletons. So
That's fine.
there's we'll say you came in from
We
here.
know they're actually fawns, but
And who did we say you are?
oh, I'm the cat lady.
You are.
She's the closest.
We'll say
Yeah.
you're here. Okay, you two are off the map. So you'll be there.
Mhm.
You'll both be there in the next turn. Because you're coming as fast as you can, I'm assuming.
Okay. So are they coming at me, or are they just standing
They're
there?
just standing there.
I'll just attack this one.
You'll go in here.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Easy.
Yeah, I've got a 40.
Yeah, of course, I'm not into that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait, it's not even your turn.
Aww.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if they were
Yeah,
coming
I'm sorry.
at
I
me,
was
'cause
like,
it's their turn.
no, of course. They're actually, they're just both holding their action. So, you have the first one holds his action, second one, actually, it is now your turn. So you want to go for
Yeah,
2.
that guy.
Well, I don't need to count because we already measured it.
Okay.
Go for it.
She basically comes in twirling her stick and then hits him.
We shall see.
16 to hit.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that actually does hit.
Cool. And that does 11 damage.
11 damage. Okay. So describe the hit really quick.
Basically, she sort
you
of
twirled and then where
she
did you
twirled
hit?
it around, whacked him, and then she doubles it back and hits him again because I get 2 attacks.
Doing the second roll.
Yeah. And actually, while she's doing that, she kicks at the same time. It's like a very martial arts move.
Very cool.
Well, I don't think that second hit because that's a 10.
No, that does not.
And then
Second hit just kind of goes
Yeah.
over his head.
And then a bonus kick definitely hit because that's a 26.
Beyond does.
And that is for
Thank you.
that's
Yeah,
for
excellent.
9 points of
9
damage.
points of damage.
Okay, got one.
Yes.
And then she goes down into a crouch with her.
Okay, excellent. Next up is
I mean, they're holding their actions. They can attack me any old
Yeah.
time they want.
Alan. You're up.
Oh, well, I run on to the
Oh yeah,
gap,
yeah,
hopefully.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it'll cycle back to the first one. He pulls out a horn
Okay.
and goes to, and he's holding it, and then he yells, "You guys get in here!" And what you see is coming out from behind some trees, more satyrs. This one's headless.
Okay.
Another one here. Another one here.
Wait, it's headless?
It's not really headless, it's just a dog.
Another one here.
I did headless.
Yeah, I have a zombie figuring. I kind of wanted to use these. He's not actually headless. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. And then I'll say 7, 8,
Mm.
1.
You can also use flat plastic minis if you want.
I do, but there's so many of them that I need to keep track.
Gotcha.
I will for the next one though. I have a very fine selection to use, but this is kind of what I was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 4. That's 4. 8, 10. And we'll say these 2.
Oh.
What did I get to? I'm doing on school. I know I should use the other things. I will swap them out on time permitting. Some of them have short swords drawn. You can just kind of take a quick look from your crouch because you see them. They're not being quiet about how they're
Sure.
showing up. Some of them have short swords drawn. The other ones have short bows drawn, and they're all trained on you.
Gotcha.
And that was his turn. It is now your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna make a quick wisdom check. Just because when I think a character might do something really stupid,
No, I mean that's totally fair.
no, she's smart enough to.
Here,
Okay.
I'm gonna get up and get some of the things. Actually, go ahead and roll on this.
So she disengages,
Good call. Oh,
and
they're right there.
I'm also going to use a bonus dash.
So I'll just say this will count as you disengaging, and then tell me what your bonus action is.
The bonus action is actually doing a dash.
Okay.
Yeah. To run back into the woods.
And how far? So your dash, because it's just the one thing. It's gonna be 40. I'm assuming. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
And then the dash would move me an additional 40.
Ah, okay. So you actually flee, and you kind of just look together. What are you guys doing? And it's now. I'll do their initiative roll collectively here. Okay. Now.
So now we're getting into the clearing. Right
She's
as
running,
she's
and there's like, remember that scene in Indiana Jones when all the dudes are chasing him towards the plane?
Yeah.
It's like that, but with like satyrs, and she doesn't have a giant gold idol.
Wait.
These are really pretty. I should have been using these. We'll say these are satyrs for right now. It's not what they're
Yeah, if I run by them, I'm like, there's so many of them.
Did you get a count?
Nope.
Oh.
She knows
dear.
there's a lot.
Oh dear. Oh no.
She might have gotten a count. I can
These
do
are
it
really-
quick to see if she has.
Yeah,
a
actually, give me
perception.
a perception roll. See if you-
19.
Yeah, you did. When you did your like quick look around, you were like Bruce Willis in Fifth Element, where he just kind of looks and he sees how many there are immediately. So you saw that there were like 14 of them, and they're all hot on your heels. Or paws, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 14 of them. She shouts, there are 14 of them as she runs by you guys.
Good times. Good times.
I just say, I've got this.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold my action until they start following us and get closer together like this. 'Cause
Okay.
it looks like they kind of have to get funneled in a little bit.
Well, the map has. We're not gonna use this map until we use this map.
Okay.
But the you can see there's like a main body of like 5 that are like clearly the good runners, and they're pursuing you like not as fast as you, but they know the environment really well. I know you went in Pine Forest and everything, but they're from
Yeah,
here,
no, they're from the area. I get it.
and you don't see all of them. But when you kind of look to your left and your right after she says, "Oh, there's like a ton of them," you kind of see some are actually starting to go around the sides. So they're trying to flank you and bottle you back in.
Now flanked. I'm going to put my mace away. Hold up my hand. Speak common.
There's, get out of her forest, man! You hear one of them say from the distance.
we have to be in the forest though.
We're not here by choice. We mean no harm.
Okay.
We would like to leave.
They're still circling as you. Do you want to just like hold your ground and just see how this plays out?
Mm-hmm.
Can we see what it kind of looks like for us right now? So I
Yeah,
can
actually,
gauge
so
in case I,
we'll say-
go for a fireball.
We'll say, do you want to say you were kind and you stuck with your friends this time, or do you want to be a little bit out of them?
Well, she
Not that
had
I'm
a
saying
plan.
if you did that was mean. I don't want to imply that.
No, she kept running.
She kept running. Okay. So you're off into the. We're gonna use the same map. Strangely, it's like you did a circle and you're back at the same place.
I mean, I've got a plan for what she does for next round. They know how she operates.
So you see the 4 good runners, and then some are kind of off in the woods. You think we'll clear some. off the board.
Approximations of where they might be.
Yeah. And you kind of see some. And you get the sense that they're, that's good. You're getting the sense that they're moving around. So, and you can see this guy. He looks like the leader. And you know why he looks like the leader? Biggest hat.
Biggest hat.
Yep.
Okay.
What are you doing? Hang on, I need a prop. What are you doing in our woods, man?
We're not here by choice. We've been sent here to do a job, in and out. We don't mean any harm. We just want to go. Our companion, reacts to danger. We saw some of you,
We are dangerous.
clearly.
He's like, tell him we're dangerous. He's like, I told him we're dangerous.
The tower.
Tower?
That's where we're going.
Does he mean the tower?
Think temple.
Temple.
Yes.
Temple's fine.
He meant the tower at the temple.
Yeah, no, yeah, we know about that. Yeah, we totally know about that temple. Give me an investigation roll.
Oh my god.
Well, if you're
What?
seeing if
No,
they're
but what
lying,
was it?
that would be insight.
So that's lying if.
Oh yeah, excuse me. Yeah, insight.
Okay, that's totally
You
better.
can
than
to not. You don't even have to use that roll. You can go back to using that dice if you're brave.
Okay, so that's better.
See, it redeemed itself.
15 for insight to see if they're lying.
Yeah, he's totally lying.
Okay.
He's not. Yeah, you can kind of get the sense like maybe it's just bravado that he's like bragging that he knows where he's bragging where.
You tell him it's like the temple of like the clown animals, and he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, clown animals every day.
Clown animals. See, that's what we're hunting. We're hunting clown animals.
Clown animals?
Yeah.
What do those even look like? They're like, don't dude. We said we were gonna rob them. Steve, I'm in charge.
He's running away with us.
If I can just interject really quickly, what Aurora did after like
Ditching
a
your
round
friends.
was she started stealthing back.
Okay, we'll
So,
get to that.
I don't know at what point she would.
I'll ride back.
We'll do it two ways. First, give me a perception roll to see if you even hear the guy stopping
Okay.
and starting to converse.
That is a 15.
Yeah, you don't hear them pursuing. You don't hear like anybody like moving subtly through the forest.
Yeah.
But you do hear that there's talking and it's your compatriots.
Okay.
We'll start with that. And then Allie, what do you want to do? Because you're right there with him, man.
I'm going to hold action, and if any of them basically start to make pull gun, pull swords, pull weapons, seem to be going for us.
Oh, I mean, they all have their weapons up, but yeah, they're kind of like.
If they actually go for us, and it looks like they're gonna or attack someone, then I'm going to use scorching ray,
Ooh. Those poor fools.
and one on each target, so it wouldn't be like all in one.
Now give me a stealth roll.
Okay. 16.
That's pretty good. So which way do you? So we'll say you're here since you did move pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm gonna creep around towards that guy.
Towards the left.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Sinisterly.
So your stealth movement speed is.
20.
Does that work? Or do you want to be here?
Yeah, there.
There. Okay. So you don't really get any. You're kind of like looking a little bit as you. I'm assuming just checking things out.
Yeah.
They don't see you. I mean, you don't get the sense that they can't see you.
Okay.
You want to continue?
Sure.
Parlaying?
So, you claim to know about the temple that we're going to.
Yeah, we do.
What is your name?
My name's Stefan.
Stefan. I am Lieutenant Arvin Bly. I am a commander of the army of. I am a commander of a battalion at Eastkeep, and I've been sent here on a special mission. I would appreciate it if you would tell me what you know about this tower that isn't a shovel full of bullshit.
Like, look, and some of the other ones kind of start to come out, and they kind of all look a little. I'm gonna say it, sheepish.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Did you just bad?
Yeah. I am Stalin today. And like they're all kind of like, look, like we just kind of thought like you were just some stupid travelers, and we just were gonna kill you and take your stuff. But like we didn't know this was like an official army thing. Like we don't want any trouble, man. Give me an intimidation roll, and with advantage.
I'm also
With
going
advantage.
To,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to intimidate them too and say like I'm part of the same battalion.
Okay.
And I'm here to assist him.
Yeah,
So that's an
magical.
18.
Okay.
I'm kind of good at intimidating.
This would be deception though.
Yeah, we'll do deception with you.
16.
Yeah, they buy him a lot more, but because it needed to be high, we'll say it needed to be high, but you're 18 plus her 16, plus they don't know where the heck you are. They're like, dude, there were 3 of them.
Yeah, I'm probably-
She could be like 3 ninjas right now.
I'm probably there by now.
Yeah, we'll say, oh yeah, because we'll say 6 seconds, so.
My companion also likes to disappear. She might even be behind you.
One of them just kind of like looks behind him. Dude, I can't see her, but she might be disappeared still.
I kind of do like I'm looking behind him.
And they look at you and they're like, okay, like look, okay, like we don't even really know where the temple like is. We just kind of live in this part of the woods. We kind of know there's like a temple, like if you keep going to like the northeast, but like we've never been there before because like apparently it's really dangerous. I mean, I don't know because none of us is out. Like Thomas, have you seen? And he kind of shouts at one of the guys that comes out from the woods. They're like, Thomas, you ever been there before? You said you were. He's like, no, man, I've never been there.
Perhaps if the lot of you aren't cowards, perhaps you would like to escort us there.
Oh wait, what? And they all like a bunch of them start laughing. They're like, whoa, man, that's a terrible idea. I absolutely let's take a vote. Does anybody in the Valhor clan want to go with these guys to the temple that's probably like made out of bombs? Nobody wants to go with these brave adventurers to the place where you're all gonna die. Sorry, man, we're not into it.
We do have coin we can pay you with.
Oh man, we do love Kincaid. Yeah, Wolf.
Look, it's either that or we slaughter you.
Oh,
You
dude.
could escort us up to the temple and then not enter the temple if you like.
Oh, yeah, we like that plan. That's way better than us, like, getting slaughtered. They kind of laugh a little bit. They're intimidated, like, because they don't want to, like, get busted by the
Yeah,
band.
I'm trying not
So
to.
at this
But there's
point,
14 of them.
Yeah.
At this point, Aurora pops up behind this guy
Okay.
and says, like, wait, we're not going to slaughter them?
He turns around. Dude, lady,
I'm really...
what are you doing?
Can I kill this one?
No!
But he looks so killable, and I poke
If
him
we
with my
kill
stick.
that one,
Did
we
you
the whole
poke him with
deal's
your
off.
stick?
I did.
Roll initiative.
Okay.
All of you.
No.
I'm poking hard.
Roll
I
initiative.
rolled a natural 20.
You're going first?
I got a 16 this time!
I also rolled a natural.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna. Where did I put my markers? There, right here.
Did I overplay my hand?
It's alright.
That's what Aurora always does.
Well, there's a big group of them here, so that's gonna get
Yeah.
fireballed. Like
Excuse me. Initiative. Natural 20.
Mm-hmm.
Outstanding.
I also rolled a natural 20, so that makes mine 25.
And her dex, I'm assuming, is higher.
Yeah, I've got 25 altogether. He has a 21 altogether.
16.
16. Excellent rolls.
Yeah, that's.
Okay. And then I'll basically spread theirs out among the. Okay, so you were first.
Oh, okay.
So he did turn around when you poked him, because the poke didn't kill him outright.
All right.
It didn't even do any damage, sorry.
Yeah. Golly, I was just trying to be intimidating.
You could roll and try to. Like,
I'll hold my
explain
action until he actually swings at me.
Okay.
And if it looks like he's about to swing at me, then I'll attack him.
Okay. Next is you.
Okay.
But that's my held action, is beating the crap out of him.
Move me up right there. And I'm going to hold my action and say, if you're going to strike, then strike now.
You heard the man, let's get him!
Ooh.
Okay, when he says that, then I am going to, right now, start beating the crap
Your
out of him.
Boolean was if they attack, which he hasn't done.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
So,
But he'll
and
probably attack, so you'll.
next
get your chance.
is actually we're gonna say this guy comes in, hearing the thing, and he takes a swing at you with his short sword.
All right.
And I don't think 7's gonna work. 15.
I'm 19.
What? Yeah, he so his first like his first strike, you just goes like right beside you because it's like he was leading you thinking you were gonna dodge, and it's just and his second one comes off and just like do you have shoulder pads?
I'd
Or is it just
imagine.
mail?
Yeah, it's.
It just
mail
glances
tabard.
off the armor on your shoulder. It doesn't do anything. You just like stand there and staring him down, and you just tink tink. Doesn't do nothing. And then we'll say another one goes for you.
Yes, just keep getting.
Yeah,
closer.
just get the tank, guys. Yeah, nice.
So, like, sorry if I hit you, but it'll be worth it.
Yeah, no, those don't work either.
Okay.
Alan, your turn.
Biggest group to hit, probably No, I have
What do you need?
careful.
20-foot square.
Yeah, 20-foot circle thing. So however many I can get, like there.
So we'll say 4x5. So you could get these 4 easy, for sure.
So what do you mean?
And then
like,
because you're
that
doing
one,
a
that
4
one,
by
that one, that one?
4x5, right?
You could do it in such a way as to hit most of them and not hit Bly.
Yeah, but I think with a 4x5, if that's what you want to do, you don't have to hit your friend. You just fire artillery right on top of them. But it's a 20-foot square is what we're talking, so like 4x5 yeah. I keep
Well,
saying
it's,
that
it's
over.
20, so wouldn't it be
It's
like
a circle.
We
Oh,
can
it's a
also start
circle.
taking out a few of them at
Yeah,
a time
radius.
too, until they get more of a group or.
I'll say you can hit all of these guys, but not Bly.
Well, I can do careful, so you would only take half. Of, like you make your
It's
saving
the
throw.
circle I'm gonna
Sucks,
say
right?
just is like here.
If I don't hit that one guy because I'm trying to not hit him, that's fine.
Yeah. What's a fireball? Is it a 20-foot radius?
Is it a
It's
radius or is it a
I think
diameter?
it says radius.
We should really learn our.
It's just all the little.
It's just some little details.
That's why I'm saying you could actually
20
20-foot
foot radius.
radius.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So 40
So
foot.
that's what I'm saying is you could plunk down one that hits.
Yeah. So you're gonna get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you. Oh, I love these. May I keep them?
No, it's
Well,
It looks good
never
on
mind.
camera.
Yeah, you're
No,
probably.
but you can get them from Arc Knight.
See,
So
though,
you
if
can't
you,
get them from.
if you move it so you don't
where's
hit
my
Bly,
point?
would it
You-
catch
right,
these guys that
no.
are out in the trees?
You can get these from Arc Knight.
6. Yeah, we get.
I know they
like
gave me
6
stuff
of
to
them.
use first time.
I mean, I'll have to use careful on live.
I think it's
but,
gonna
like,
be
I can
worth
get,
it.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's worth
No.
it.
So just pull up your socks, Abby.
Okay, so all of them have to roll Dex saving throws for 14.
So we'll say 14. You said.
14, yes.
So 1 passes, 1 fails, 2 fail.
Yeah, just go around in like a circle. I want you to calculate it all
Or
first
no,
before I roll damage.
skull is fail. Anything that's not skull is not fail. That was the 17. Pass. And then 2 more dice. Absolutely fail. I like that there's skulls next to the one that failed.
How about the
no,
ones
not
that don't
skulls.
fail? The ones that don't fail, you don't have a skull next to it.
No, it's too late now. I'll just put it there. So yeah, what's the damage on that? It's really cool. That's a good sound for this, actually. What is it, like 100d10?
Something like that. We could just say it's 110.
1d4.
Oh.
Make sure I got it right. Just, yes.
So there.
Please don't get any ones.
That is a lot of 5s and 6s.
Oh, that is a lot of 5s and 6s.
Hooray!
Take half that damage.
Making
Mine is
counters.
unconscious.
Yeah, let me
Making
know.
counters, they said.
You know, when Aurora hits level 7, you can literally drop a fireball on top of her and she would take no damage.
Yeah.
Because
Months
that is
are
when
off.
she's got evasion.
You can even like catch it in your mouth like you do the bullets too.
Oh, like Mr. Popo in the Dragon Ball show.
Yeah, in an earlier stream she had been trying really hard to get the gnome to shoot her, and he kept refusing to do it.
Yeah, because you get shot.
Right, but she could catch the bullet, so she really
Like
wanted
Jackie
it.
Chan's dad in sorry, anyway.
36 damage.
Wow.
For one that does not make it. If they make it,
Poof poof.
half of 36 is,
Math.
18.
18.
yeah. I was gonna say 18 and I was like, no. Must be.
Oh,
Actually,
one-
we'll use these instead. 18. Okay.
Oh, the one that Aurora was already
That means you
wailing
took
on.
18 damage. I gotta help. A healing potion I can't give you.
That's gonna be good stuff. Okay.
At least your like
Let me look at the.
hit points are 49 to start.
Yeah.
It's just you're so explodable. What can you do? Next is actually this guy.
Oh, okay, then I'm
and
gonna
it's
attack
good-
him.
Yeah, and so he goes to and so as he goes to swing his sword, what do
Yeah.
you do? Because you're basically
Basically,
it's like
I-
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I basically block the hand that's swinging by hopefully breaking his arm by hitting him with my bow.
Roll to break his arm.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
Roll damage.
That is 9 damage.
Okay, so yeah, you hit that arm, and that he has to quick
Yeah.
swap sword,
Right.
you know, and then he's like, what the heck, man?
Then I swing the bow around to catch him under the jaw.
Okay, go.
And
He
that's
was
a
a lefty,
19.
they're so rare.
That is a.
Sorry, he was a left-handed swordsman, that's really rare, and you destroyed his life
Aw.
from being like that. It's
20,
fine.
27 to hit.
Yeah, that is.
8 more points of damage.
Okay, so we're at 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then. Is that
Still
right?
going.
Yeah.
I'm just like.
He's not looking really super great about it. He's like, oh yeah, let's rob the adventurers that are like badass looking.
Then I'm
Great
gonna-
plan, Steve.
Oh, Stefan.
Stefan, they all call him Steve for short. They're not really that smart.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows.
Cool.
So he's gonna get kicked twice.
Yeah, go for it.
17 to hit.
Yes, it does.
And let's not use a D8. That's for 10 points of damage. So that's up to what, 27 now? Did we?
I actually.
Yeah,
I'm not
27.
keeping track. I just know it was a lot of damage.
And then she kicks him
Hits
again.
him again.
And she definitely hits.
Yeah.
And that is for another 10 points of damage. So that's
Yeah, he's-
37 points of damage.
You killed a satyr.
He's not dead. He's just knocked unconscious.
Did you declare it on lethal?
I
damage?
didn't. So I guess you don't know that. I usually do, but no. I guess I just killed him.
Oh. Yeah.
Boo.
I mean, if it's any consolation, you're pretty sure he was evil with the whole robbery thing.
Yeah, the whole robbery thing just makes me feel like they're jerks.
And
Yeah.
those pants.
And they lied about the temple.
Yeah. Why? Why I accidentally killed this guy?
That's fine.
That's cool.
Does that make me a bad person?
We're all bad people today. They
Okay.
die.
These two guys. move in.
You have a very, very relaxed or
Thomas is gonna attack the
What's
monk
the word?
that killed his friend who owed him money and fails on his first swing with his short sword.
flexible morals.
His second one doesn't. I'm assuming 12 is really just not going to touch someone who's level.
No, it's her armor class is a 19.
See, the secret to making encounters really easy is rolling terribly at all times. So, 16? Jeez.
This is why I like my
19.
glittery
Right?
dice.
Oh, it's 16.
Her wisdom's +3 and she has a ring of protection.
These two guys are going to attack.
Hey, don't forget they get advantage.
Oh, yeah. Hold
Yeah, I'm totally flanked.
It's finally happened. My prince has come.
And it's a 20.
And it's a 20. Yeah, but he's only rolling 2d6 plus 3, so. Math is hard. 10 damage.
10 damage, okay.
And. No, the other one just whiffs. Whiffs horribly. And then these guys are gonna do that. These two are gonna target you. They look pretty burnt. Like. But their bows still work. These are these are not d20s. First one,
Well, they'll probably hit me.
19 hits?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first one hits. We'll say the second one. We'll not talk about the second one. First one hits and deals 5 damage with a short
Okay.
one. Not 10.
If the second one hits, I'm going to use shield to up my AC to see if it doesn't hit.
This guy's actually going to attack you. Get back there, Thomas. Jeez, come on.
Wait, how much damage should I take? 5?
5, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
The second one fires his short bow and fails miserably. So
Okay,
we'll
so
not.
have to worry about that.
He will be ashamed for the rest of his very short life, I think.
Aw.
Your turn.
Okay.
Wait. My turn.
Monk goes first, sorry.
It's okay. I'm gonna hit this guy with non-lethal damage.
I'll soul this guy.
Yeah, I'll straight up state all this damage is non-lethal.
Okay, yeah, that's cool.
That definitely hits because that's a 24.
Oh, yeah.
It's 24, 20. Whatever. It's high enough. For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 11.
Mhm.
I'm going to write down.
And then I kind of crack. This time I just kind of crack right to the head twice.
For sure.
Well, and that's a 1.
I'm afraid that doesn't happen. It's to be expected, I think, at this point. Nothing bad happens. You hit him in the. It's like you hit him in the head, and you hit him hard enough that when it snapped, the other thing just went over his
Went
head.
over
And
his
you're like,
head.
oh, that's right. They get shorter
Sure.
when you hit them through.
And then I'm gonna kick him in the nuts.
go nuts.
20.
Mm-hmm. Like
20.
a synthetic 20.
No. That's just 8 plus 12.
Okay, so synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20, yeah. And that is 7 points of testicular damage.
How much?
So
What do we?
18 damage altogether.
18 damage. Yeah, he's not like super happy about his life choices right now.
Right.
So, but he's still conscious.
But I should know that was non-lethal testicular damage.
Yeah, no. Well, actually, you'd be surprised. That's why you sign waivers in water polo.
Pencil.
Um,
Something water
fine,
over to
sir.
get
Your
it.
turn.
Okay.
You've got 3 dudes, and they're all like super angry, but not really very good at it.
Can you just like spinning kick or something?
Yeah, I wish I could, but I'm gonna go ahead and burn this. So I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back.
You sure? Do
yo,
you not?
Attack of opportunities?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, Hans is being super nice to us to do 5-foot steps. It's not really.
I mean,
Okay.
you could like if these guys weren't there, you can dance.
Oh, I gotcha,
But
I
like,
gotcha.
but because you're
Okay.
you're engaged on 3 sides.
Okay, then never mind. The guy to my right, was he hit by the fireball at all? Or?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The two,
Oh,
the one in
yeah.
front of you and the one to the. I think they all were.
All of these guys were except him.
Okay. Then guy on my right is eating mace, and I rolled a natural 1, so I'm eating mace today.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, that's right. You don't get extra attacks.
Nope.
Really? Not till 7?
He's not a war cleric.
Oh, okay. Well, because you're like helpful and stuff.
Yeah, if he was a war cleric, he would.
Maybe one day his god will smile upon him and say,
But today is not that
Here's
day.
the next attack, man.
Just because my
He just-
character can get 3 attacks per turn.
Oh yeah. It's just he brings you into the office. We need to talk about your performance. What can I do to help you?
more attacks.
Let's see.
He's real good at healing, though.
I'll say this guy gets all up. Oh, that does it.
What do they get?
19.
To hit me? Yeah. Shield won't work.
And he does 4 damage. Just pink. They're not really very strong. They were really relying on numbers.
Oh, yeah,
to
even
kinda
with
do it.
shield, that would have hit you.
Yeah, and I don't want to use Hellish Rebuke on them because they're
He's
kind of
fresh.
squishy.
This guy's fresh.
I know, but if I use it on them, it'll be like overkill. I just kind of, waste that much.
Yeah,
Nice
that's
guys.
true.
Considering that one
Vampire-
fireball took out
Vampire
like half
went.
of them. Is it my turn yet, or is it?
Yeah, it is your turn.
Okay. So,
I don't think the guy on me attacked me, did he?
Yeah, he did. He just did a really bad roll.
yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
cool.
make it.
Wait. We'll do your turn and then you can go. I think you are right.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know if any of them have gone.
Yeah, they have.
They have? Okay.
They all. Did they?
Gosh.
This is what happens when I don't use that DM sheet.
it's cool.
I
I'll
can either
just,
confirm
If they
or
cannot
not.
attack, that's totally cool.
I know, we just happen to
We'll
skip
do.
it.
You go and then we'll do that.
So after the guy next to me hits me, does some damage, I just slow turn at him and just go like, firebolt. So,
But it's a ranged attack at melee range.
fireball.
Uh huh.
Is, yeah.
You have to do like shocking grasp or
Shocking
poison
grasp,
spray.
Yeah.
Just
Does
do like.
he have any
do
armor
you do
at
like
all?
Yeah, he does. Do you do like the face off hand down the front of the just like lightning?
Sure. What kind of armor does he have on?
Leather armor. He's
Okay,
wearing
that's
like
good.
he's wearing leather armor and a vest over it that's very colorful. It looks like gang colors kind of.
Okay, I'll save my idea for later. We might need the gnome for this. Okay, so
Just get him out of the back.
17 hits.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
And
Oh, wait,
times
I just
two.
remember we all rolled really poorly, and that's why. Okay, I got it now. So they're all gonna go soon.
Mhm.
Got it.
I flubbed it a little bit.
5 damage.
Okay. Look, he cries out like, "Ow, jeez, lady!" Perfect, thank you. Now we're gonna say we'll start with this guy.
Sure.
It's gonna.
Be quiet.
One sword strike does actually manage to nail you from this dude in the front. He's the leader.
Oh,
Anyone that you dies. House rule. I just made up.
2?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not doing really well.
Ouch.
Okay, so my
I
idea
don't
is.
know where that die went.
I think it's under our
It's
table.
dead to me. Third guy is gonna go.
I don't even see
You
it.
got 20?
Yeah, he did. Heals 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Because he rolled really bad on his damage roll. But I'm not really adding much.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouch.
Okay. And these two are gonna target their short bows at the sorceress.
Go ahead.
Ooh, hey, that one hits.
Well, what did they get?
16.
Okay, so I use my shield on that so it doesn't hit.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
No, it would still hit because I think
fine.
the shield only gets me up to 16.
What's your AC normally?
14.
No, that puts you up
Plus
to-
5 bonus to AC. Oh!
Dang.
Then yeah, then that doesn't
Woo!
hit.
Yeah,
So
no, that
that's
doesn't
my
even-
reaction. I can
So like just like magical chop armor like just shatters and doesn't absorbs the impact. Is it trauma or almost really tanks? Whatever.
So right now, it's a reaction, so now I have plus 5 to my AC. For only like till the next round or whatever it is.
That was their turn.
The start of my next turn.
You may proceed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna wail on this guy non-lethally.
Okay.
This time out, I'm gonna sweep the leg
Okay.
with the bow.
Strike first.
Yeah.
Strike hard, no mercy.
That's right. That's 24 to hit
Yeah, that does it.
for 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to wheel around and do a body blow with the bow. Ba-do. Does a 14 hit?
No, it does not.
Okay. Not doing great on my come around hits.
It's, you guys are wiping the floor.
And then I'm gonna sort of stand up and like do like one of those like severe kicks over my head.
Oh,
Right,
yeah, axe kick.
Yeah. What's that called?
I think axe kick.
Um,
I want to say, or is that the other way
Yeah, it
around?
goes
Is that
yeah,
dropping down?
yeah, an axe kick is you hit up with your foot and
Yeah.
then you hit down as you go.
It's really good on with Ken.
Yeah.
Ken does that really well in Street Fighter 3.
No, that's
Fine.
okay. I'll do a flurry of blows so I can do an axe kick. So I'll
Well,
kick
yeah, why
him
not?
going up and then kick him going down.
Hey, nice.
Or not.
First one whiffs.
Yeah, because that was an 11.
Bruce Lee always said, don't try to kick over the waist. It's not really
15?
15 to hit.
Now I know what their AC is.
Takes too long.
Or do you?
8 points of damage.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
knocked out.
Yay. Yay.
He's like, oh, what the? And falls over.
Wait, why are we knocking him out?
Why not?
Take prisoners.
Then you have to feed him.
Somebody's got to live to tell the tale.
Or you can have him get up for you. Did I say that out loud?
Have him do what now?
Your turn.
Alright. I am casting Cure Wounds at level 2 on myself. Because I am messed up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because the explosion.
So,
Uh,
it was worth it.
no, it's fine, it's fine.
I think that damage should count to your total damage for this, for
Okay.
this event. Excuse me. I didn't want to sneeze.
And that was me.
Oh, sorry.
So now the person next to me attacks me.
Right, you are. Oh,
But he has to beat a 19 right now.
we'll just put this back then. Short bows incoming at you.
So they all have to beat 19s as well.
No.
Okay, now I no
I'm
longer
gonna
have.
say these guys are gonna have a go. No. No. None of them.
Okay, so now it's my
I know
turn.
I've been flubby with the initiative order.
Oh, that's okay. So now it's my turn. So the 19 AC is gone now, and I'm back down to 14.
Oh,
And I'm gonna be exasperated
Oh,
that
right, yeah, you
the
don't
guys
have
haven't
natural
gone
20s
down
on this,
yet.
right?
I'm going to use the magic missile wand I have.
Pistol from
When did you get that? I was not informed. No.
What does he have now? Oh,
Using
your magic
the magic
missile.
missile thing. So I'm gonna do one on the one on his front and side. So yeah,
These two or those two?
all 3 of them. Because you can do 3.
Oh, well then there you are then.
And then it's 1d4 plus 1 for each of them. So 3 damage on each one.
Ooh. So they're burned. But they haven't really taken much more damage. But now they've got magic missiles in them, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
I've
So-
turned them into like the surfer gang in Point Break.
Just thinking more.
Hey, shh, don't pull over Roy's cover. Shells likes to surf out of airplanes, and neither of those things exist yet.
Well, yeah, no. Okay, where were we?
I just went and I pixie dusted some guys.
They already all went, so it'd be the top of the round.
Oh, that's me. Where's the mouse?
Wait, does that mean I'm going last? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they actually did all kind of roll higher than you did.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's see how it
I feel like that's less than 40 feet from me.
looks like it.
Or you could go like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and then just it's 40. Yeah, no, you're close enough. I was gonna have you do a silly way, but
Okay.
you would never do that.
All right. Now I'm flanking this dude.
You are.
Sweet. This guy I'm gonna do lethal damage on. I don't know.
A peaceful denizen of the forest that only wanted your money or your life?
So that was the cake or death thing.
What? Yes.
Wow.
None of them have cake.
That's some crap. So even with advantage, that's only a 13.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'm sorry.
It's the worst.
That was bad.
This is the worst.
Well, that's better.
Hmm.
That time out it's a 23 to hit.
That does it, yeah.
It's just like you got plus 10 to your
Yeah.
last roll.
For a whopping 7 points of damage. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna go ahead and kick him. Do I want a flurry of blows this? Yeah, I want a flurry of blows
Make it
this.
happen. He's fresh, unlike his two burned compatriots and the
Yeah, I wasn't
electrocuted
able to
one
get him.
and the other burned ones.
That's a 24 to hit. For 8 points of damage. What did I do
What
on
was the
the
total?
first
What
one?
was the total at? It was
15.
9.
First one was like
First one was a 7.
7 plus 8 is 15.
15. 15
Yeah,
so
he's
far.
not doing good.
And then I'm gonna Rochambeau him.
Rochambeau?
Rochambeau.
He throws rock.
Uh-oh. I just kick him in the nuts.
Okay.
You throw a rock, I kick you in your rock.
That's right. Hey, for advantage. 20 to hit.
yeah, that does hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it was either the one thing or the one.
7 more points of damage. So that's
That's
no,
22.
22.
22. Yeah, he's looking hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have that? Do
We
we
do
have
cat
that?
meow sound.
I'm being told that we do have that effect.
The one that Aurora just got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mace to the face.
Yep, mace to the face does a 12 hit.
We should buy him a mace.
No.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
All right.
We should buy him a mace and have a face cover.
You know what? I'll give you it. Like honestly, I'm looking.
Did
at
you
the
roll with advantage?
I did not roll.
Yeah,
with
that's what I was
advantage.
gonna say.
Ha! That's a 3, so no.
Dude, you gotta like, you're gonna need to like call Payload.
yeah.
Dude,
You brought me back to life for a reason.
come on.
Jesus.
Yeah, I just wanted to watch you never hit
Yes,
your
Lord. Is
target.
this the hill you wanted me to die on? Thanks.
Literally every hill, man. Don't fight. I'm not a fighting god.
They're gonna get. He's gonna try and go for the monk. This is gonna go really well.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Go for the monk, not me.
He doesn't.
19.
No, he doesn't hit. This guy's gonna go for.
It's hard to hit her. She's slippery.
Oh, Claire, you know. No, he's gonna try the same thing. His friend. Wow. 6 damage.
Okay.
And his second attack. No. He's gonna try and hit the two.
Probably gonna hit.
Is he? Is he really?
Oh, good.
The answer is no. I'm sorry, I forgot I need to use the microphone. These two short bow incoming on you. His short bow breaks.
Yay!
He rolled a 1. Because of the explosion, the aforementioned explosion, it just completely gave out, and his grandma gave him that.
Well, deserves him right.
Yeah, it does.
Serves him right.
Deserves him right.
Yeah. Same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, they all fail to hit you guys as per usual. Such is the curse of the DM.
My turn.
It is your turn.
Woo-woo.
What do I do?
Oh, you still have that one guy on top of you. Must have
Slay them
range.
I know, and he's just annoying me.
Fireball for one.
Did you order these explosions? Well, no, I didn't. Well, someone has to pay for this.
Shocking grasp again, I guess.
Okay. It's just a touch attack style.
Hit.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 16.
Yeah,
that.
you had.
Yeah. So 2d10.
That's
8.
better, that's
I know, it is better. 8. Wait, let me make sure.
What was the other before?
It was 5 before.
Yeah, so 3 plus more.
It smells like biryani.
And then
Biryani?
I'm gonna just
Pop
use.
singer?
No, I was meaning like a goat dish and rice.
Oh.
I'm gonna
I need
attempt to
Greek
use a
food
sorcery point to try to hit one of the ones off on the side of the firebolt.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah, good idea.
I don't hit, so I don't have to use the sorcery.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is nice.
I know.
That is nice.
Otherwise, it'll just be all gone. Okay.
You may proceed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep hitting this guy with advantage.
The guy next to
But
me
with
was
a
like,
stick.
"Get your hand off me!
Yeah.
Oh my god!"
I'm
don't
gonna
like
just hit him straight over the head with it, like doink.
Like a Laurel
She's
Hardy.
even gonna go doink.
Do we have time for that?
Well,
Do we-
that
yeah, do we
I
have
shouldn't
a-
have made sound
Do
effects.
we have like a
'cause
1920s comedy doink?
Apparently,
It doesn't matter 'cause
we
she
need one that
missed.
misses.
Oh,
now.
okay, well, yeah.
She got
Never
so
mind.
obsessed with the comedy that she actually gave
You're like
him
laughing to yourself as you
well,
go.
she gave him a stage tap, like she did stage fighting.
You said like doink. Oh shit! It was.
And like he was engaged with you, and he just like got off the horn, and he's like, "What is that? What is that?"
And then I kind of reel her around and jam it into
Oh
his,
yeah, that's right. You have other attacks.
Much
Natural
better.
20.
Yeah. So when he goes like, what was that for?
So distraction.
For this.
distraction dummy. Bonk. And that is for quite a bit. 16 points of non-lethal. Or no, that was lethal. I forgot.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were
trying to kill
killing this
this
guy.
Bye, Thomas. He's toast.
And then I'm gonna step in and kick one of the guys that's on.
So
our-
mean. Like in the shin.
Yeah.
You're like, you
Yeah,
have
just
that,
like a little
Yeah, I
like sort
can't
of
do
like
it.
side kick. Imagine these are feet, like a step forward and go like kick
Ow.
right into the shin.
Oh my gosh.
Or the side of the knee. Ooh.
Actually, I could be positioned in such a way as to flank him, so let's do that. So I'm gonna kick
Like
him in
here?
the back of the calf. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So whatever I can do to be flanking. Yeah.
Give him an Achilles tendon.
20 points.
Like
20
high
to hit. Not 20
You're getting a
points
lot of like.
I know,
10
yeah,
between.
what?
She got like 2 and 12. She's been getting that a lot.
20 to hit, right?
20 to
Oh,
hit
yeah.
altogether. It wasn't
This is one of the
natural.
burn ones too, so this
Cool.
might be fun.
For 6 points of damage.
He's really bad. You kick him in the leg, and now he's like, ah,
Yeah, probably a bunch of the skin came off
Poor
because it's all burned.
Steve.
So we actually going to mace the face this time, you think?
Yeah, what do you think, man?
You use a
we're
different
gonna do
D20.
I've got
Anything.
What a
Praise.
great idea.
Do you remember to praise Paylor? Praise him. Praise him.
Praise Paylor.
Praise.
I love the
praise.
sun. I rolled a 15, so that's
That does hit.
Well,
Sounds
the
like
fif-
that's all you get.
That's like a 15 on the die too, so is that
Yeah,
true?
the 18, yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, no, it totally does hit.
Okay, for 6 points of damage.
The guy in front of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, between the explosion,
Splat.
coming down with a really terrible case of the explosion.
So I have to tell you
They
about
don't have a lot
shocking
of
grasp. So apparently it works better if someone's wearing chainmail armor. So I'm wondering if there's a way we can turn you into a conductor.
Oh, okay.
So I
So,
shot
like,
you
guys
punch
like
this
you.
guy and then shock me. Got it.
Yeah,
So
so
you
like
spray-
you'll take the damage and then the other guy too, so she deals more damage.
No, no, this is why we need the gnome. So we can find a way to like just turn you and you just send out like an electric beam or something.
Oh, like
Not
Like,
only am I a
don't
priest,
they-
I'm also a conduit.
okay.
Alright, it's these guys' turns.
They're just gonna charge.
Oh,
They're done.
Yeah, they're gonna charge.
okay.
They're super dunzo. He's gonna.
They got flanking.
Wow, no. And okay, yeah, 2. I was like, roll with it. He gets 2 attacks. First one was a 1. I was like, well, that's bad. The next one will be higher, and it was higher. it was 2.
Yeah.
It was 100% more?
Does the one next to me go?
Oh yeah, he does. I'm sorry. I was just upset at the dice.
Are you still upset? Yes.
Oh yeah, sure. Roll low when it's. See this dice tends to do really well unless I'm rolling insightful fighting for my rogue, or attacking you all.
That's why I have this dice. Usually as PC, and then like the other dice is the GM because they roll really good. Okay, so
Yeah.
my turn. Oh god, I'm so sick of this guy. But I don't want to keep doing shock and grasp, but it's working.
He's quite nearly dead.
Okay, then just shock and grasp again to this guy.
Goodbye. Say
Well, that
Yeah,
definitely hit.
that's an 18 nat.
Yep.
So much better. 16.
He does the what's the movie that sound? And then the like.
Oh, does his skeleton light up?
Oh yeah, like Blanca. Yes.
I'm like, ugh.
Ride the
I gotta
lightning.
get more juice. Okay, more juice. Okay, there you go. And now I'm gonna move, so I'm right behind the guy that the cleric's at. Behind,
Right here.
like, there.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if that helps you with flanking, even though I'm like a sorceress.
Sure it does. You're in melee.
Cool. Okay.
Engage.
Okay. Now that guy, is he... Where is he?
He's right here,
Okay.
next to you.
Can I flank
Next
him,
to-
or is he too far away from Bly for a flank? It looks like he's too far away.
He is, yeah.
My depth perception's terrible, so it's hard for me to tell.
No problem.
Okay. Well, I'm
That's
just
what
gonna,
I'm here for.
I'm gonna hit him anywho. Or not. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
It was an 11. I don't think
No,
that
yeah.
hits. Yeah. Okay. Moving
Time for
right
you to roll a
along.
different d20.
Now I'm gonna kick him with my bonus kick.
Okay.
Much
Hey!
better.
That's a 27 to hit.
Yay! Yeah, that. Yeah.
This guy's
Normally.
toasty already too.
Oh yes, he's definitely quite toasty.
So I would kind of like, wee, ee. He was like, what? And then I just kick him in the head. For 10 points of damage.
He's looking beyond.
Still just looking bad.
Yeah, he's quite nearly dead. Actually, yeah, he is. He's not gonna last much longer. They actually, there's like one of them's knocked out, and they started with 14. They just drop their swords, and they're like, okay, like look, like in our culture, poking's really bad. And like, if you just like let us like collect our dead friends who we didn't really like, and it was all their idea, like, can we just leave, man? Like, you go to the temple, like we don't even know where it is, and we don't care.
Up to you, cleric. No quarter.
His name's Bill. You don't know this, but that is his name.
I'll tell you something, Bill.
How does he know your name, dude?
No.
Oh my god, are you psychic?
Drop all of your possessions and then run.
And he just like, he's like, give him the rocks, man. And he just takes out like a little bag of like shiny pebbles and drops his sword.
Run.
And, yeah, they all flee in terror now. Well, except this guy, he's knocked out.
Yeah.
So I try to
They're
shout
gonna
like,
drag him off if that's okay, unless you want to stop.
No,
him.
they can drag
Okay.
off their guy.
I tried to do an intimidation like, yeah, run, bitches, but I rolled a 1. So I probably just like mispronounce and go, yeah, run,
As they get to the edge of your vision,
boys, sis.
that one flips you off, and he's like, "Oh, you're still in there, blah, blah, you better not come back in this town again."
Aurora roars at him when he flips her off.
Oh, okay. Give me the roll.
So
Tell the class what it was.
Aurora lightly mules at him. Now it's a 7.
Well, I mean, they're already pretty
You
bad
did a
off.
kid meal.
Yeah, they were all totally evil, so I didn't feel bad. I think it's 8:05. We could take 5-10 minute breaks so I can bust out the initiative thing. That
Of course,
works.
sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Break away.
I'm guessing we're probably gonna head toward.
Sweet. Okay, so we are back. So, enjoying Infinity Tower ish. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Just want to give a quick shout out to Ambient Realms, of course. I know he was kicking in there and watching it. Get well there, Mark. I know you're on the healing train, so that's amazing. They do put out some great sound effects. If you heard me click some buttons a few seconds delayed, that was all me. That was all me.
It's really cool.
I'm trying to find all these cool sounds that Hans is so amazing at. So I'm doing my best. But they do support Huntington's Disease Society of America, Autism Speaks. Also, their sponsor, Art Night. We're getting there, guys. We don't need that many more followers. Focus, kind of. But look at that monster. This is the printed stuff, the two-sided plastic minis that they make at Art Night, but they make so much more stuff like maps and digital content, and that's what we're giving away the more followers we have. Keep following so we can go ahead and do that. Make sure and click that little button underneath there too, because the E3 2017 digital ticket is available through us. It helps out a lot of societies out there that really could use it. It's the Humble Bundle that you can get. Buy one, get one free, guys. It's pretty amazing. So also a huge shout out to this dude right here that has been helping us out tonight, running a really stellar game.
Oh, thank you.
This guy right there. Camera's on you, dude. Camera is on you.
But the players aren't, overwhelmed with terror, so I don't think I've done my job correctly.
Seriously, it's been amazing. So
I've been terrified this
And-
whole time.
Hans
Masterfully
is not
done.
there. Hans is not here, so I did say, I did tweet out
Did you keep getting blown up
all
by
the
a
gold,
target?
all the XP is on the
It's only
table
half
right now.
damage, now 18.
Yeah, yes.
So we'll see what happens.
yes,
so
we'll see what
I
happens.
think he's cringing a little bit.
It's not
That's okay.
not
He
bad.
was checking it out. So
I was gonna give you guys a bunch
Aw,
of
he must
spears
be-
of dragon slaying.
He must be sad that Aurora's gonna level up. What?
what am I gonna fight her with? But if I did tweet out, do you remember that money-eating monster?
The Zorn, which you just held up?
Well,
No,
yeah.
we've
What if-
forgotten all about it. And it's stay forgotten.
And that's why Aurora gets paid in gems.
Oh. Well,
There should be
what
an
if the dragon?
XP eating monster.
Oh, they
damn
used
it.
to have those
They did use
in
to
old
have-
editions.
The
Yeah,
X
so it would
Zorn.
de-level.
We can make one. X Zorn.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, we'll have it tomorrow.
Hopefully
ready
he's not
tomorrow
watching.
for the next
I'll
game.
tweet it out. No worries. Hashtag X Zorn.
Excellent. Yeah.
That's X and then space XORS.
Space.
Well, we do have a dragon we have to feed with either meat or
The gnome.
I mean, the gnome's not here, so I think we're all presuming that he's been eaten.
I mean, we're on camera. This is completely recorded.
He's gonna
Yeah.
be so mad when we
We're
start.
totally
We're gonna come
super
back.
100% fine with it.
Dragon's totally satiated. It's totally-
No, we might
We're
decide
good.
Can
we
you wait
like
till
it here.
Tuesday? No, I can't.
One of
Okay.
my favorite NPCs that I run actually is Ancient White Dragon, who is very, very conceited.
Yes. Most of them are.
Not
Well-
that you know that. She's also very stupid because she's a white dragon and they're not smart.
Aw, but it, does it uses the big words wrong?
Oh,
essentially?
yeah.
Yeah, I do that too.
She'll say penultimate to mean nearly the greatest.
If we've taken a short rest at all, I'm going to burn 2 hit.
Wait.
Oh yeah, then that's. Yeah, you all get short rest
I'm
time.
gonna burn a hit dice.
I got
on
my
the
keeps
camera
on
button.
tag.
Is it 2d6 is a short rest hit dice?
It's you can burn as many. I thought you could only burn one of your hit die per thing.
No.
I'm gonna let you.
So I guess
No,
I
it's
just
okay.
do
That's how you
one
guys have
plus
been doing
con
it though when
or
I've seen
something?
it. It's a hit die plus con, or you can roll 2 hit die plus con.
Oh, hit
I'll let
dice.
it-
So
I'll let
I'm.
it. You're a D8 as a sorcerer, yeah.
D6.
D6.
Shit.
I know
I
that.
wanted
know
my
you-
other roll that I did first back.
Yeah, why didn't you stick with that one?
I guess I don't remember. I think it was a 3.
It was a 3.
We'll say it's a
So I'm just
3.
gonna say 4 back because that sucks.
You guys, y'all good? Ready to proceed? These guys aren't actually here, but they are very pretty.
I'm just watching us sleep. Curves. Okay.
They tuck you in bed.
I get my rest and I stretch. Oh, that is good.
Thankfully, the satyrs, cleared out all their dead comrades and stuff like that, and so
Wipe off.
it wasn't all smelly while you were resting.
Because I got sap on my hands and the cat licked it off, but then I touched a satyr, so I'm just wiping off all sorts of hair.
It's just a I'll collect all kinds, really.
It's a Seda all over this hand.
I mean, Aurora definitely ate one of their legs.
All right.
You
There's-
now have the taste of
I mean,
monster
they've
humanoid
got
You will
flesh.
now hunger for the flesh of humanoid.
they've got goat legs.
Yeah.
That yeah.
That's
Is it really
true.
cannibalism from like the waist down with the satyr?
So as long as you eat the waist down, it's okay.
But
It's
it's
like
still
being
like
a
eating
carnivore, but if you eat the waist up,
Up, then that's just weird because
that's
it's teeth.
you're cannibal. Yeah.
The moral line is at the waist.
I've explained this to Hans, and I'll explain it to y'all. In her opinion, the only thing that's cannibalism would be eating tabaxi.
Yeah, but you never really want to eat alpha predators under any circumstances anyway.
Right. I mean, tabaxi would taste terrible. But these guys have goat legs, and goats are delicious.
Yeah, I like lambs though. So tasty.
Was it a fat? Were they fat satyrs or were they like fit satyrs?
They were fit, as if they had surfed a lot.
Yeah. Whoa,
I'm
dude.
craving a euro right now.
Yeah, Bree. I was
Yeah,
like, well, you were
see?
talking about Greek food before, and I'm like, no. Now give me survival rolls. I need one per. I need 3.
Yeah, I succeed.
Vita, what did you roll?
20, but not nat.
That's fine.
But I got 20.
I got a not nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Let me roll.
Survival.
11.
So the footing is actually because you really expended yourself running and
Yeah.
then running back the way you came and then running back the way you came again. You do take a point of exhaustion from
Okay.
having to trudge through the terrain after expending
What's
yourself.
1 point of exhaustion? Then?
You
No
know advantage on anything.
advantages.
No advantages?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. I mean, not one more. Again.
But to do another survival?
Yeah, this is your guy. Yeah, this will be your last one because we'll proceed to the
14.
temple. 14 works.
I rolled a 1.
I also got a 14.
Dude, stop stealing my rolls.
Huh?
You take a point of exhaustion.
Okay, now what is?
That is, now when you rest, you won't heal.
When you take a short rest, you won't.
Or. No, that might have been a curse thing. Hold on.
Yeah. Can we get a ruling? Get the judges
My
together?
speed is halved.
Your speed
Speed
is
is
half.
half.
But that's
Okay.
fine because you're going really
And
slow
I
through the
have
woods anyway.
disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay.
Yeah. Disadvantage on ability checks. Okay.
Checks.
I'm thinking of Curse of Strahd.
A disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws is actually level 3.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking of Curse of Strahd where if you pick up all the like
Yeah,
stuff from a moon werewolf shrine, it just curses all over you.
That was totally the right thing to
Oh
do.
god, I got
stand by.
cursed all over me.
Oh my god. That was the right thing to do, robbing those werewolves then.
That's what you get. You
Whatever.
guys are all like killing a kid who tried to, who was doing magic.
He shot first!
You entered his room.
His room was a bomb! Like,
You weren't invited.
he killed 2 servants for amusement.
Okay,
And
we're
he
in the
was
forest.
he was really sick with the case of the explosions. So
Oh, that's great. Now I'm gonna have to take 2 of these, like, long rests to get my exhaustion back.
Maybe at the temple. Well, shit, we can't do that because
you don't have time.
we don't have time.
No, we don't.
Okay, can you do a restoration to get
I
it
do.
back, or do you have to sleep?
Does that restoration, if it cures that, I mean,
Does it cure exhaustion?
I think it's-
Check.
we gotta go and find out.
It would say under exhaustion if it cures it, wouldn't it?
It would say under the spell if it cured it.
Yeah, and you can spend 1 or more hit die during a short rest.
Aha! I will remember that.
Can end one disease or one condition afflicting it. Condition can be blinded, deaf, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Not
This is
exhaustion,
directly
though.
from the book.
Yeah, so
Okay, so well, let's start heading towards the temple. We're just gonna be walking a little bit slower.
oh, that's fine because you actually get to it pretty quickly. For some reason, the compass because you notice as you're moving through the forest, the needle starts to sway more and more and more, kind of indicating that you're getting closer and closer and closer. Catch up on my notes.
So it doesn't just point at it; it's like.
No, I mean it
"Hey,
points
here
at it, but
goes."
when you turn to go around
it
stuff,
it goes that way.
yeah, so it's actually getting more noticeably swayy. That is a word. And the news today. So you
You probably got exhausted from licking all that sap off your hands.
Yeah.
should like the sugar rush and then the crash afterwards. Makes sense, Tim. No.
And you
Okay.
get to fight the guy.
Cannibal goat leg. Eating.
It's like a huge
It's
meal
not cannibalism,
after
they're
sprinting.
not tabaxi.
But
You,
that was a lot of goat leg.
yeah, dude, yeah. You don't want to eat really heavy after exerting. Like eating cheese after swimming.
Okay, so we're
Anyway,
at
The
temple.
trick is you eat it while you're swimming.
Right. Right out the can.
Right out of the can. It's like
Classy.
Just try not to inhale water while you're
yeah, I can't breathe water. So oh yeah, you guys never asked who this temple was. That's fun. So you
We didn't introduce ourselves to him either.
that's fine. He isn't there. So that you've noticed as you've approached the mountains, as the mountains loom closer, it kind of gets a little more inclined, a little steeper, but the pines start to thin out. You're not quite to the snow line where the pine trees aren't really gonna grow anymore because they get too cold and sad. But kind of slopes up, trees thin out, and you get to probably what was once like a beautifully arranged, magnificent temple ground that basically someone forgot to do gardening for like 2,000 years.
Wow.
So there's pine trees everywhere. There's crumbled and eroded statues of elven men and women dancing, and you can kind of make out where from some of the mounds and brush and grass covered things that there were probably like benches and seats and fountains and things like that. But for the most part, time has really come in there and done its job and worn this place out. But at the center of this ground, you see a very large structure. But imagine if it was a structure that had a landslide go all the way over it, except for a little part. So you can kind of see some pillars, you can see some stonework and carvings and stuff sticking out from the landslide. The other building as you approach to your right, is just crumbled and caved in. But to your left is another structure, like the one on the right, that looks more or less relatively intact. The outside is pretty eroded. There's trees and grass and stuff growing like right up next to it, and you can kind of see because you have the pines aren't as thick. You can see the entrance to which is open and it's dark.
This must have been beautiful once. Beautiful now, if you like this sort of thing.
Yes, I'm sure your people were once great at constructing things.
These weren't my people that did that.
No, that's not a human.
That's not a human.
Pointy
See those
ears.
ears that look like knives?
Uh-huh.
That's
Oh,
that's fine.
so that is what distinguishes you from elves. I've never seen an elf other than that dark one. Are all the elves dark like
I
that?
don't know, I've only seen that one.
Do we go inside or do we?
Have you met elves before?
Yeah.
Are they always dark like that?
They kind of tend to come in different colors, but I haven't seen one that dark before.
Okay.
Very rare where we come from.
Oh.
Y'all want to proceed?
Do we go in? Do we?
Well, guys, I'm taking a nap.
We don't have time. We gotta go.
We don't have time for me to not take a nap.
It's getting late.
We have to get back before midnight tomorrow. So if we do nap, we should only do like a short nap.
Midnight tomorrow?
Yeah, it's pretty late in the evening by the time you arrive.
We got plenty of time.
But you're
to
really far
rest.
north, so it's that weird sun thing where it's still light out.
Guys,
Long
guys.
But we don't know
Camp
how
out.
long it will take us in the temple.
Rest.
Should you and I
I'm
go in
fine
the
with
temple?
I'm fine with whatever.
Sleepy times.
I could use another rest, a long one if we need, but
Yep, let's go to sleep. She curls up inside of the doorway, falls asleep.
Okay.
so let's see.
I mean, she doesn't want to be out in the elements.
Odd yes, even no. You want to go check out the door while she sleeps?
We need to at least know where we're going. I think. If
Yeah, there could be creatures right inside the door, so
Well, she was gonna curl up inside the door anyway, so
Okay, so
We'll go check it out.
I guess we proceed in. Do
I'm going with you if you're going inside the door. That's where she was going to sleep.
Do we check for traps or anything like that? Because I remember walking down a hallway and things trying to hit me that weren't alive.
I don't see well in the dark. Usually everyone.
I'm
Most
tired.
How about the cat sleeps and the rest of us go in? And then if you hear loud shouting, you'll know to come to us.
I'm gonna go to sleep, is what I'm gonna do.
Okay,
I
well,
mean, unless you're worried if things come, I'm going to have to cast light.
Go ahead.
See.
If something comes, then I don't see anything right now, so go ahead.
Okay, cast light on my shield.
Okay. Are you outside the temple when you do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we take a few steps inward, I guess.
Just go down the short little steps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aurora will be back.
Okay, I'm gonna find a cozy spot. No, she's going into the temple.
Just like right
'cause-
here. There's a pillar that goes up to the ceiling. The ceiling's quite high. You
Okay.
think it might be, it looks like it's above 50 feet, but the top is shrouded in darkness.
Is there a place that seems like a lower ceiling or something more
Like an alcove or anything?
alcovey?
Not that you can see from your current position. Because there's these huge bookshelves in the way. So when you get inside, the library annex itself is like floor to ceiling bookcases. Like all the walls have bookcases. These huge pillar things are actually just giant bookcases. These pillars are like smaller, tasteful bookcases. And each bookcase is covered by like, not iron, because you don't know what material it is, but if you can imagine like wrought iron grating over everything. That's very decorative and elven and snobby.
So,
All over the place.
do they all have books in them?
Yes, every single one has a book.
It's too
And the
bad
books all look great.
Theophraxis isn't here because he would just love this place, but Theophraxis is not here.
And he might
She
be
shoves
dead.
the bag of holding she has towards you. Dwarf books. Anything in Dwarvish.
Got it. I don't speak Dwarvish.
Say,
Here
my
you are.
bag now.
I take one of the medallions out of the thing. See all these markings on it?
Yeah.
See how these look?
That's
Okay.
a menu for food. I don't.
That's Dwarvish.
Okay.
See all this scribbly stuff here?
Okay.
That's something I don't know.
Okay.
Look for things like this and not for things like that.
Got
I
it.
can't read that.
Okay, so I guess
Oh,
I'm
I get to put in rubble now.
going to point to the left and I say like I guess we go start check. Like do we know what the book looks like?
No idea.
You guys didn't ask.
No, we didn't.
You should have told
Well, I'm gonna look straight ahead, and I can see about 60 feet because of dark vision. What do I see?
In front of you is actually like a giant iron cage, and inside said cage is a. I'll get to use this. That's so pretty. Inside said cage is a desk, a great big wooden desk. I'll say that's. I have no idea what I want to use this for.
I know, use it for
Is a desk covered in dust and other like bric-a-brac. There's like a random big paperweight that looks like it's carved out of a dark stone. There's a giant, like, presumably logbook, you know, like what you would use Excel for, but if it was 3,000 years ago.
record book.
And yeah, a record book, and there's like a very rotten quill. Oh, did I touch that?
No, don't even worry.
There's a very rotten quill in a very old ink pot that looks very dry, and there is a bookshelf at the very back of it. It's made out of metal. It's part of the cage. You can't see through to the other side because it's solid, right? And that's the one solid part. And you hear it creaking.
Could be in there. Can you see what's ahead? I'm gonna relay kind of what I see.
That's-
Yeah, I can.
You can
like-
see. You can pretty. If it's 60 feet. Actually.
Yeah, I can see dimly 60 feet. It's like 30 foot, and then 60 foot is dim. I have you
Are
somewhere.
you guys looking for the thing inside the cage? Is that what you're doing?
You can actually see to the back wall, barely.
Oh,
But you
okay.
can't. You can only see through kind of the bookshelves themselves.
Okay.
So you can't quite see all the way. So you can see to, back to here and here and here and here and stuff.
One would
But it's very
imagine
dark.
gonna be in there. Should we maybe check everything out before we walk inside of the cage?
Yeah. Let's scan the perimeter. Maybe see if we see any books on how to get rich quick.
There's a creaking again.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Let's find that.
Okay, perception to see if I can figure out which direction it came from.
Sure.
The same. I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 12. I got 10 right on it.
You think it's from your right.
I think it's this way, and I point to my right.
You kind of think it's over here.
Let's go in that direction. So I'm gonna start slowly moving in that direction, so half speed.
Get me in front. There we go.
I'll say yeah there.
Yeah.
Aurora curls up in her bedroll and goes to sleep.
Okay. Do we need to do another perception roll when
Oh
we
yeah.
get to that area?
You don't hear anything currently after you move. Once you stop moving,
Hopefully
pause.
you got better than I did. I got 6.
Okay, I got a 12.
you hear the creaking again, and it seems to have moved, kind of like it's here.
Keep going.
Should we go down the hallway or should we go down the...
Let's go actually just straight to the right. Maybe we can come around it.
Okay, so this way.
Yeah. In between the 2 bookshelves.
And I'll let you
I don't know why I'm whispering. You can see me in the dark.
And do you want to? You can peer around.
Okay.
With my limited knowledge on how to read, do I see any books that maybe look interesting?
You see a ton of books that look really interesting. There's a book on
From what I perceive to be... She
what does your character think is interesting, actually.
Anything that's to do with magic?
Just tons of books on magic.
I just...
There's actually kind of close to you on the shelf is a book in very... What languages do you speak?
Infernal, Draconic, and Common.
There's a book in very, very, very old common text on the spine that says why magic rules.
You feel a tug and I put a book in the...
No. I mean, it's locked behind big crates.
Oh,
you can
oh.
read it, but it's not... There's no way to physically pull the book out.
Oh.
I mean, there's like a big padlock on the gate for it, but...
I can't get any books out.
So all these books are behind cages?
Oh gosh, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry
It's
if
an
I was not clear.
inaccessible library. I mean, we have access to it. We just aren't allowed to take any books.
How about the key?
So,
If there is a key.
can you look around the corner, see what you see?
Yeah, I'll look around the corner.
Give me a perception check.
Wow, so 11. I am rolling hot tonight.
You see a pile of books on the floor. Here, let me get a...
Here, let's
I'm
switch
gonna move-
D8 20s
Okay.
I'm going to move
just
this
to
to
see what
this.
happens.
I'm going to move that to there. And I'll say this is rollable. You see a pile of books. Kind of like left open, like some jerk. You know, like they bend the spine and they put it down on the ground and it's just ruined forever.
Like right in front of him, that thing?
Yeah, like right here. Somebody did that with like 20 books. Big, expensive, nice looking books with like the silver lining on the outside of the pages and like leather bound. It might even be goatskin.
What do you see?
I see very expensive books that some jerk has ruined, but that's it. I'm not seeing what's making the noise.
Well, should we go get the books? 'Cause we can take those with us.
Yeah. Okay, let's scoop some books into the bag of holding.
So
Give
I
me a
guess-
perception roll on the books. Just to be
I
sure.
rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1! So
All
I think
right.
we're switching back again.
So describe what you do with these books.
Nice.
You gotta pick one up.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick one up.
And it attempts to bite you.
What?
And it fails.
Freaking mimics.
Ouch!
And so this thing of books just like turns into teeth and just... But you kind of go, "Blah, books don't do that."
Kill it with fire.
And yeah, that does turn into a mimic.
Okay, so initiation.
Yes,
Initiative
initiation.
roll. We get initiated.
Rolled an at 20.
Wow.
Okay, so that's 21.
Wow.
Yeah, now you roll.
Well, I'm glad you're rolling really good.
Can I roll a disadvantage perception check to see if this noise wakes Aurora up?
Yes, you will have to roll high.
15.
15. Yeah, you hear something.
Yeah.
So you do hear some disturbance, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. She groans and gets out of bed.
Okay, Aurora, roll initiative then,
Oh, okay.
because we'll need to do stuff in initiative turn anyway.
No, initiative's not at disadvantage, right? Because it's not an ability check.
No,
No,
initiative's
it's not.
not a disadvantage.
16.
Okay.
Just like a
And-
picking order.
Arvin, what did you get?
For my initiative, it's 21 total.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Oh yeah, you now 20. And Embers.
4. My my dice are gonna have to be cleansed
Shameful.
with like sage when I get them.
Shameful.
See, I touched that dice. That's what happened here. The curse has been lifted.
See, you just like cursed me more. As soon as I took your dice, I rolled a 1.
It's like, what's the Crypt Keeper movie, and you're just like, lower. Instead of that. Anyway. So, Arvin, you are up, buddy. Yeah, you went to the, I'm gonna assume you're at the books.
Okay.
I'm behind
you were
Arvin.
watching. Yeah. I'll assume you were there.
And I can't. Okay. I'm in melee then.
Get him.
So I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
It's bigger than you've heard mimics are.
Okay, so 8 points of damage
Uh-huh.
with mace.
And Aurora. So you're kind of groggy when you get out of bed. You know where you don't like get a full REM cycle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she's already moving at half speed due to the exhaustion. So.
But you're doing like you don't quite
is a
have the
long
eye
death
crusties.
roll.
It hasn't been long enough. But you have the like woken up 12 minutes into a dream
Yeah.
thing, which is terrible.
All right. And I hear there's some noises going on.
You hear a mace hit something.
Don't do that!
Bad boys.
All right. Move me 20 feet towards.
The sound?
Yeah.
You're like,
Okay. So you can see your tiefling compatriot.
Hey, what's up?
Cannibalistic books.
Oh dang.
It's like you, but boom.
It's not cannibalism if it's not tabaxis. If I eat a tabaxi, I'll turn into a
That's-
rakshasa.
that's-
You guys know nothing about tabaxi.
That's just like your opinion. Have you tried it and turned into a Rakshasa yet?
Let's.
How can you be sure? So make 99 clones of yourself and give half of that group. Anyway, whose turn? Oh, it's the mimic's turn. The mimic hisses at you, like it turns into like a proper mimic, which is like a big ornate, like demon chest with teeth and tons of eyes and spider legs and hatred. Because
Box monster.
because you overfilled your suitcase at one point and it's here for vengeance. Yeah, because they get pluses. What's your AC?
19.
Yeah, he does hit. Okay. It's gonna roll 2d6. 8 damage.
Damn.
And he's gonna bite you and then he can't disengage. Never mind. Okay. So next is Embers.
Reach around. Fireball.
Yeah, you can shoot like,
Through.
just have it kind of go.
I'm using a sorcery punch to do that. Fuck that shit. Fucking kidding me. I don't hit.
Okay. Well, I mean, you don't burn the sorcery point though, do you?
No, but like, it's annoying rolling a 2 and then a 3.
Yes, welcome to my last encounter against you guys.
But it's supposed to happen to the GM. It's supposed to happen.
You think this
Okay.
song is about you, don't you?
It is.
It
I'm
is.
trying to hit the thing.
It is now Arvin's turn.
Okay.
This thing is mad, and it has way too many eyes for bugs.
Okay.
Books don't look
Again.
like that.
Okay. 19.
Yeah, that does hit.
Okay. And 6 points of damage.
I just maced it in the face.
I did.
Aurora.
Okay. How far am I actually if I circle around that and then come in that way?
Are you fucking kidding me?
40. And then you can have this.
Then I'm gonna move into tabaxi speed, which would be my normal movement.
So 30, 40 feet?
40 feet. Yes. If I'm moving at half and then I double it, that's
See, this
just
is
normal.
what happens when you cannibalize people. You get really tired and you get sick.
She says it's not cannibalism.
And then you get the meat sweats.
And then hits the guy,
Okay. It's a mimic. You don't know if it's
the mimic. Now I'm
They
noting.
reproduce asexually, really.
Yeah, I want to note that she is fighting one-handed because she still has her sleeping bag over her shoulder.
So like this?
Huh?
Like
No, the
this?
sleeping bag's not over her face.
It's not over her face. She's
Oh.
just she's holding her sleeping bag over her shoulder, like
That's still cool, I guess.
like Linus carrying around his blankie.
Oh, I like
I do
Linus.
a practice roll, and I get a nat 20.
That's why you don't practice rolling. Go
Yeah.
for it.
So she's basically like twirling the stick and like it hits it like a windmill twice. Is the idea.
Okay, yeah, go nuts.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that does it.
Awesome. Awesome. For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Smack that mimic up.
And then.
Yes.
Oh, wait, do I have advantage because I'm flanking?
No, because
No.
you have exhaustion.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, no, that doesn't apply towards fighting.
Yeah, it does.
Wait, does it?
No, not at 2.
You can't take advantage on stuff.
I think no. It's like
Or does it?
the advantage thing I think was
Exhaustion is disadvantage on ability checks.
ability checks.
This is a disadvantage on attacks and saving throws is 3 levels.
Oh,
of
yeah,
exhaustion.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no, you have advantage. Go nuts.
Cool.
It's my
Yay.
old thinking. It's wrong.
22 to hit.
That does it.
And that's for 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go ahead and Flurry of Blows it.
Sure. Go nuts.
That's
Oh no, I keep saying go nuts. I need a new catchphrase. Adelante.
nice. So I'm gonna do 2 kicks to it. I'm gonna kick it in its back.
What,
The
use
hinges.
these balls. The hinges.
Target
Kick it in
the
the
hinges.
hinges. Does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Sweet. 11 more points of damage.
It is toast.
Oh.
I'll just say
And
it's
turn
Well, that was
from
a-
a mimic to
'cause it-
toast.
Well, now I still have something to do with Flurry of Blows, so I just kick a bookshelf.
Okay.
Yes, this is what's gonna happen.
What is it, a giant mimic?
Yes, and you just killed his baby.
Yeah. Remember the thing with the alien queen?
An even bigger box with even bigger teeth.
I need you to roll a will check.
What about
Well.
me?
The person that kicked the bookcase.
Like a wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah, excuse me. Wrong system. Wisdom check.
12.
So, after you kick it, you get like a weird feeling in the parts of you that are beyond your wrist. And you don't remember these being there or what they're doing.
My hands?
Yeah, no, you don't know what those are. You just have these things attached to your, like, it's like tiny smaller wrists that turn into, it's like smaller wrists that turn into smaller wrists or whatever. I don't know what your character's hands look like, but you don't know what they're doing there.
My
And you've never
hands?
seen these things before in your life.
Huh. Arvin, there's something stuck to my arms.
I don't see anything.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna have to chew them off my damn self.
No, I strongly recommend you don't do that.
Nope, she's chewing her hands.
No, with proper medical care,
It really hurts.
They're attacking me! She bites harder.
It hurts more.
Can I do a earthen grasp on her and just hold her
I'm
down?
gonna-
If she lets you.
Can I take off my gauntlets and I'll try to make
Oh.
a deception check?
Yeah,
Here.
yeah, come on.
These gloves, I have special medicine in these. If you put these on your arms,
My arm stumps, my beautiful arm stumps.
and my deception is I rolled, so that's 13.
I'm gonna.
Do you believe him when he's telling you about this nonsense?
Oh no!
He has them too!
You've got them too! We've got to take them off of all of us!
No, hold on. I'm gonna.
We're all
No,
in
you know
terrible
that they
dangers.
have hands.
Oh, okay.
You don't ever remember that.
You never had them before.
What are
You
these and when
stuck
did I
these
when
on
did I
me,
get
you
these?
bastards!
Okay, I'm going to use deception because I get a proficiency to it, and basically tell you like, no.
Just be cool, honey bunny.
It's cool. If we put these on, everything it'll work. Watch. 25.
Roll.
Her insight can't. Well, it might be.
Yeah, I mean if you roll that.
No.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I'm like, no, trust Arvin. He's a doctor. He knows what he's talking about. You want to put these on.
He is a cleric. You basically are the closest
Okay.
thing to a
Remember,
doctor.
I fixed you before.
All right.
We can fix you again.
Okay.
We know what they are.
Just put these on. You'll be fine.
All right.
Do you have like a greater restoration? Two.
There's another creaking. Closer this time.
Now, Aurora, if something happens with those gloves, you just hit as hard as you can, okay? You just stick your arm forward and do that.
Do that.
Like you're stumping them. Your stumps.
Yeah, like you.
Yes, stump the hell out of whatever comes
Oh
along.
yeah, this is bad.
Just hit it real hard
Yeah.
with my stumps.
With the stumps.
It's
with
like
the stumps.
It's like we put giant rocks on the ends of
Oh, I see. These are a stick holder.
Yes,
Yeah.
stick holders.
Okay.
Yeah, that you get. You're like, yeah, I don't remember like when I got these, but yeah, that makes sense. I mean, look at them; they're perfect. It's like how a banana has 5 sides, and that's why.
Okay, I'm gonna try to find out where this squeaking noise is coming from, and I don't.
Someone else wanna? You all heard a squeak, but you don't know where it's from.
I mean, I'm at
21.
disadvantage. 12.
Ooh, 21 though.
Still pretty sure I should chew these things off.
It's here. You hear that? It's here. It's behind you. It's behind you.
It's behind us.
Do you have the predator
And
sound
you're gonna
on
mess up your teeth when you try to chew those.
Okay. Yeah, it's about. Do you all want to head that way?
Yeah,
Sure.
I can go first this time.
They
I
drag
got
you along.
shields. I'm good. Yeah.
There's a little
So-
tasteful chair here.
Is this like a permanent damage to her brain that's happened, or?
You do not know. You could
Everything
roll an Arcana check or a raw
No.
intelligence check.
I'll roll.
I mean, she wouldn't have any idea anyway.
I'll roll.
No, you might know about the spell, but you wouldn't know about the hands.
I rolled a 10 for Arcana.
You have heard of something like this that can make people forget stuff. That's a spell. But you don't quite know how it works, and you don't really know its name.
I just look at Aurora and I go, everything will be fine. Don't worry. It'll just take some time.
It's probably these stupid shelves. I should hit them again.
No, you should probably hit whatever's making the creaking noise.
Headbutt.
Or kiss. Maybe he doesn't like kissing.
Do you wanna look around the corner?
Okay, I'm looking around the corner, sticking my
Okay.
head out.
Let's see what's on the menu. Sorry. You see like a chair with 8 eyes lean out as you lean out, and its eyes get bigger, and you hear a creak, and it goes back, and you hear like.
I think there are way too many mimics in this place. I tell you guys, there's another one. I think it looks like a chair. A really weird chair.
Alright, Aurora dashes off to find any chairs to destroy. She dashes right down that one.
This one
No.
here.
Yeah.
You see a chair. Like I'm gonna say that.
Let's do the triangle.
No, this is a chair. We'll say that's a chair right now.
Cool.
And you can see it was like doing the thing where it was like moving, and it's like it seems to look at you and sees that you're looking at it, and it stops and just turns into like a chair with no eyes,
Okay.
and it starts sweating.
Alright, so I'm spending a key point to do a bonus dash to get up to it and still be able to attack it.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack it.
Okay.
And kick that.
Stupid chairs.
I'm gonna use your same initiative order as last time. I'm gonna see if he gets a different one, and it's force.
Oh, okay.
So,
I'm
yeah,
not
yeah,
attacking it yet.
No, yeah, you're getting a round against it. So
Oh.
we'll go, and then we'll go
I know,
initiative order.
That's a 27 to hit it.
God, it's
Cool.
that poor chair.
It, how dare it have
Death
8
to an
eyes
inanimate object.
and sweat.
Letting people sit.
11 points of damage.
Yeah, that is damage. It changes like as you hit it. It squeals and changes from a chair into a mimic.
Cool. I hit it in its stupid mimic mouth. Using these weird gloves in my stick.
Whatever that sound is, it sounds like a really sick Wookiee.
It sounds like it's saying, help me.
11 to hit. Or not 11, 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits.
For another 11 points of damage.
Okay,
That's 22 altogether.
cool.
That's what it is.
It's not dead. It's looking injured though.
And then I'm gonna kick it. I can't do flurry of blows because I already did a bonus key. So, and that definitely hits. Oh wait, no, I can't do a bonus at all because I can't kick it. See that? I almost broke the rules because I already did a bonus, which was my dash.
It's fine.
Never mind.
We'll
Someone
keep it
else
that,
will
though.
kill it.
Okay,
It's
so
not-
whose turn?
Now it is Arvin's turn.
Okay, get me around the corner there. No, just around the corner.
just like here?
There we go. No.
Okay.
Right there. Not going to cast Sacred Flame. It needs to make a dexterity check. Difficulty 16.
Oh yeah, it fails. It just
Okay.
got kicked, like getting hit by a monk. A sleepy monk.
Then it takes 10 points of damage.
Oh no.
Yay, we're-
It looks really terrible now. This poor denizen wasn't hurting nobody. Just wanted to eat your legs.
Just the legs.
Look what you did to it.
Maybe we could have worked him now, but
Your upholstery is stupid, and that's why you die.
I'll say Aurora, it's your turn. Because
Oh,
we're
it's-
on initiative order.
Okay.
Yeah, because you basically got a surprise round by jumping it. It wasn't expecting you to pull that.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Cool. For 8 points of damage.
It is dead. It turns into a dead mimic now.
Cool. It's dead. I lay my bedroll out on top of it and go to sleep.
Okay. It's kind of squishy.
Great.
It smells like dead mimic. Okay.
Well,
so-
maybe I lay my bedroll next to it and like hug its dead.
Oh, like a tauntaun.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do that.
that's a good idea. Yeah, she'll sleep inside the dead mimic.
okay.
You guys want to explore by one?
She
I'm
looks
gonna
at the
start
dead
going
mimic, looks at her
down that
sleeping
way.
bag, and then crawls up inside the dead
What's
mimic.
that red thing?
That's a chair.
Okay, as I get up to the chair, I'm gonna hit it with my staff really
It's
hard.
still a chair.
Okay.
I mean, it's a chair that you just hit though, so technically, I guess on like a quantum scale, it's warmer.
Okay, keep going. I just want to make sure it doesn't like.
Oh,
something
sure,
too-
you don't go crazy when you attack the chair.
We're gonna keep walking.
Okay.
would never
I'm going
attack
to
books.
cast Cure Wounds on myself.
That is probably the right thing to do.
Okay. Cool. For 12.
Okay, and then once I get all the way to the corner, I'm gonna look around the edge.
You see lying on the ground in front of you, I'll use this because that's what I wanted to use last time, is a dead mimic. It wasn't making any noise, it's just sitting there in a pool of its own damn blood. It's got arrows in it.
Can we make like a survival roll to see how fresh it is, or is it like dead
Ooh.
for a long time, or?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
So 13.
It's kind of coated with a thin layer of dust. Not like everything else in the area. And the pool of its own blood is kind of turned to that sticky syrup soup skin.
I'm gonna take my staff and kind of poke it a little bit.
It bites your staff.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, it was a mimic
And it
pretending-
fails.
It was a
Oh,
mimic
Syrian.
pretending like a
Mining.
dead mimic.
Syrian. Oh, Syrian. I can't say oh Jesus.
Okay. And I'm gonna roll its new initiative, and it's actually gonna get to go ahead of you now.
Think it's go before me probably.
Yeah, Arvin, your turn. I'm just using your guys' same initiative.
Oh,
order
okay.
at the time.
Okay. And I'm okay. Am I far enough to use Sacred Flame there, or is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just go around the corner, boom.
Dexterity
Get it.
check now.
He's not engaged with you, so if you want to step back, that's fine.
No. So how much damage does he take?
It's going to take 3 points of damage.
Well, that's not 0. Aurora, are you?
Well, I'll see if this combat noise wakes her up.
It's pretty far away, so go
Yeah.
ahead. But it is louder this time.
No, she didn't wake up this time.
Oh, okay. You're
'Cause
just
that's an 11.
did the thing like Jane, where you just like leap up and just grab the blanket.
Yeah. Grab. Basically, I get up, go what? Pull the bedroll closer to me, where I'm sleeping inside of the dead mimic. Put my head on the bedroll. Clearly, I was missing a pillow.
The mimic's gonna bite at Embers again.
Bite me.
Anyway, it's Ember's turn.
I don't feel like it doesn't bite me.
No, yeah, no. The weirdest thing.
I'm gonna use the magic missile wand on it, so I'm gonna do 3 charges. Why did it say 1d6 plus 1? That's gotta be 1d4.
Are you sure?
Stupid
Because
bookshelf.
they get strong. Magic missile gets stronger as you level.
Is it 1d6 plus 1, the wand thing?
It's 3d4. It's just like the spell.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe if I actually cast it, it's
Oh. Continue rolling.
So, 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage.
Charlie horse.
Oh shoot.
That's fine.
Okay.
Huh.
15 damage.
15 damage? Okay. Stretch out my hamstrings later.
Oh, if
Stretching
you-
is a good idea.
If you cast it in a second level slot or higher, the spell you get one more dart.
Oh. Now it is Arvin's turn.
I'm gonna do the same. Sacred Flame. DC 16.
No. Its dex isn't really that high.
So 9.
Has a family. you're like, yes. It is Aurora's turn. If you want to see if you hear the mimic squealing in pain.
No.
Mimicking in pain? No. Okay. It's gonna attempt to can't do that actually. It's gonna attempt to bite Embers again. For 9 damage.
That's
Just,
yeah,
it just
that's
chomps into the leg. Like that cat in that video where the guy he has the cow on the leash.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah, it's like that.
So I'm just like trying to kick it off.
And it's hissing.
It's my turn.
It's
And
hissing.
is it still biting my leg?
Yeah.
Shocking grasp.
No.
Because
But why though?
it's biting my leg, so it's gonna get shocking grasp.
That's the mimic's culture.
You did get shocked and grass.
Okay, I just.
Am I-
I'm gonna give you advantage because it is holding you.
Nope.
I'm using a spell slot.
Hey.
That's much better.
Do you
I
want
hit.
to see if you crit though? Because you still have advantage.
Come on, Pink. No, but I hit it.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's payday.
Okay, so shocking grasp 2d8.
2d8.
19 damage.
Yeah, it's dead. It turns back into a dead mimic, but this time it's a lot fresher. There's smoke coming off of it. You can see the mimic skeleton, which really just kind of looks like woodwork, strangely enough.
So that mimic was almost like an artist because it did like the dust and everything.
I think we should stop exploring.
I think we should just go to the middle now.
Just want to go to like here?
Yeah, we're gonna look at it.
Yeah. Yeah, inside is still just the desk.
Is there any books or anything?
You can't see any. I mean, there's the book that's on the desk itself. We'll just say it's right here.
I think that's the book we want. I mean,
No, but it looks like a logbook. You can kind
Oh.
of see on the code. It's just scribbles. It's nothing magical particular. It looks like a logbook of check in and check out.
So this is great. We don't know where the book.
But it does look like an inventory, and you can see that. Oh, I should have put that in. You can see that there is indeed a gate. Let me go get a gate.
Okay.
All right.
There's excellent gates. Yeah, there's a gate here.
Well, you know you can't force them open because it'll make you stupid.
It's not stupid. It's just
Don't make you
hands.
forget you have hands. That's important for a cleric and a guy, I guess.
All right.
Vodka.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead and
agree.
get me up to the gate.
Yeah. So you just kind of go around and looks like a gate.
All right.
There's like a little. There's like you can see. You can see. Should have mentioned this earlier. You can see like really ancient brass poles with like a worn away, like very old and faded velvet rope in front of it.
But there's just
Just a metal gate.
Okay.
There's like a keyhole and stuff like
I'm
that.
gonna take my staff and poke the rope,
It's just yeah, that's fine.
and then I'm gonna poke the gate.
Okay, so when you poke the gate, it makes like a clang, clang, clang.
Mm-hmm. Does it try to bite my staff?
And you hear like a cool wind flow in from like kind of all these directions. I have a ghost in my hand because now there's a ghost here and not in my hand. And so from this wind, what materializes from behind the desk is a male elf, a spectral male elf that's kind of a transparent blue, wearing like ornate flowing robes, and he looks at you, and he takes the quill, it's like he picks up the quill, but instead of actually physically picking up the quill, he picks up a ghost quill, and then starts scribbling in the logbook, and you can actually see it writing in the logbook. He's like, "Oh, good, new visitors. Are you returning books, hopefully, or are you checking out?"
Checking out.
You hear this in your head. It's not he's mouthing.
Oh,
He's
well, I still say it out loud. I'm like, checking out.
Oh, excellent. Well, we have a great many books. Which field of study are you looking for?
Summoning.
Summoning from elemental plane, summoning demons, summoning artifacts, summoning.
Ritual, old ritual.
Okay. Give me a history check, because I kind of forgot to have him tell you this. I'm just assuming.
I rolled a 1.
I rolled an 8.
You feel something in your pocket that wasn't really there before.
Okay, I reach into my pocket, which is kind of sticky from the sap, and I pull out what?
There is a there's a little letter, card letter, and it says V on the outside, and it's like and it reads itself out loud in its balanced way.
Oh, good.
Dear adventurers, I totally forgot to tell you what the book looks like. I already told you that it's a specific ritual book, but the book itself is called the Last Course, the Ritual of the Last Course, and the
How to serve mankind.
no, we usually use a lot of garlic, but it's the Ritual of the Last Course, and it's written by hang on, sorry, it's in my notes. It's in my notes.
French chef.
No, it's not. Well, just go with that.
Okay, I kind of look at the elf to see if he heard that.
And the elf heard that and has stopped writing and is staring at you. He's like, "You were here for what?"
The last course.
The last
Last
course. Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
And he pulls out,
I haven't
he
been
opens, he pulls out a long chain with a key on it and unlocks one of the orb paperweights on it. There was a keyhole, you couldn't see it. And he opens that up and he places his thumb on it, and the bookshelf behind him lowers, and instead a pedestal comes up with, I'll just need a pedestal for right now, with a single book, or not a book, a heavy, a chest that looks like it's made out of lead with a big handle on it and a giant padlock.
Spirit. Is this book dangerous?
What? You don't know? Whoa, okay. You can just take this thing and get it the hell out of here, because I may be dead, but I'm not stupid. So yeah, you can absolutely... The person who wrote this book went mad. Don't read it under any circumstances. Who wants this thing?
An elf with very, very dark skin.
Yeah. No, that does make sense. Yeah, good luck. I mean, it'll be fine. I just don't open it. Just, I hand it to him. Oh, it's gonna be great.
So be it.
If you want to come back and tell me what happened, that'd be really cool. I'm gonna be here. I didn't return a book once, and now I'm the librarian for the next 8,000 years, so. This one you can keep.
Okay. How do we get it?
He just slides he picks the case up and slides it through the grate and sets it down and goes, "Where are you guys going anyway?"
That's a very good question. We don't even know where we are.
How did you get here?
That's a long story. Can I ask a quick question? Is this also beaming into my head while I'm trying to sleep, or no?
No. That would be rude.
Or are you having a weird dream where you're like...
Well, yeah, you are. Yeah, actually, we'll say that. That's really good. Yeah, you're having a weird dream where a librarian is telling you all of these things. And you forgot your homework.
I forgot what?
Your homework.
Oh, darn it.
Oh god. Even tabaxis have dreams about forgetting homework.
Yeah, that never ends. That never
It's no
ends.
escape.
That never ends.
I tell the ghost that I would have done my homework, but I forgot what my hands were.
He's like, oh, did that? You touched one of the bookshelves without permission. Shouldn't have done that. Here, and he brings you, like, he disappears and he reappears with, like, a silver bowl of water. You just put him in there. Just put him.
Put my hands in it.
You've had these hands for years. You don't know why you were confused.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, you totally remember that it was hands, and there was a spell, and it was a false memory spell, and he explains all this. He's like, I'm really sorry. It's to prevent idiots from stealing the books without permission. And what better way to prevent them from stealing than to make them forget what their hands are?
That's actually incredibly clever.
I didn't design it.
I'm glad that I met you, Dream Ghost. You seem much, much
I-
nicer than the pit monster that I usually dream about.
Yeah, well, maybe remember your homework next time, and the pit monster will be nicer.
Yeah.
And you wake up like a blah! Because he forces you away.
Oh, okay. Ah!
And he's like,
You want to make the angry kitty sound?
he's like, yeah, get this book the heck out of here. How did you get here? Why are we still talking about this?
Oh, okay, well, we'll go. Is there anything else we should take from you that you don't want to get out of the library?
How are you getting out of here anyway? You just walking this thing out? Don't walk this thing out. You don't want to walk this thing out.
Well,
Why?
we kind of have to.
You got a compass, right?
Yeah?
Okay, we'll turn the needle around.
Okay, I turn the needle around.
Because of time reasons. So you appear outside of the tent.
Oh.
Because this was planned and has nothing to do with what time it is. And Valith, like, comes out, like, an umbrella pops out. Like, a big silk umbrella pops out of the tent flaps and opens.
Parasol.
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 And he steps out with his sunglasses, and he's still kind of squinting because it's moonlight outside and it's the full moon. He's like, oh, good, you're back.
Hey, I'm really tired. Do you have anything for that?
Yeah.
Can I have...
He pulls out a steel mirror,
Mhm.
and he has you hold the umbrella. Can you just hold this over me? It's
Yeah.
bright as hell out here. And he takes
Oh my gosh.
he takes a switchblade,
Mhm.
like an obsidian bladed switchblade, and he holds the mirror and he picks out a rock and he crushes it and he goes, here you go, just like that.
Like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tastes like sugar. You don't have exhaustion anymore.
Yay.
He's like, it's a special sugar that we put in all of our cakes and
Can we
Sweet.
drinks. Yeah. It's not a narcotic or anything like that. I don't
Okay.
share those with strangers.
Okay, so I take one of the rocks because he said he would give me some.
Yeah, just, heals you.
One
you right
rock of no exhaustion.
Yeah, special family recipe. It's not wrong.
No, thank you.
You sure?
I'm not using it. I'm just keeping it.
It's really good, man. You gotta take some.
Like, yeah, I've been doing that all night.
Yeah, like, come on. Just take some. Take it.
No, you absolutely don't have to.
All the cool
Would you
people.
like just like some food or something instead? Cheese plate?
Yes, please.
Get something with sugar in it.
The food's actually really good, and
It's
it
really
doesn't
delicious.
have drugs in it.
Yeah, actually, that's just a magical compound that
Just the people who
magically
just took
restores
drugs.
you.
I saw this.
It's,
I didn't just take drugs. I just
With
put
my
them in
own
drugs.
eyes.
what you do is you actually take a bunch of different kinds of potions and you boil them down to their basic elements, and that's what the rock is.
Palor. That's the only drug I need.
It's not a drug. You're
you-
carrying liquefied versions of it on you.
If you-
This is more efficient.
If you mix it with baking soda, I bet you could smoke it.
No, that's insane. Yeah, because listen to the drow talk about that. Telling me how rocks work, please.
Okay, well we got you the
I'm
book
still
back.
holding the umbrella. I'll
Yeah.
pay
Oh,
for it.
thank you for that. Anyway, right this way. So he leads you to a clearing. I think let's see. We got 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll know how I'll do this. He leads you to the clearing. It's gonna look really familiar. And
Those
the
are all
robed
shoes,
figures are back. And you want to hand him the case because he's really looking at that case, and he has all these bags of gems on him, and they're really heavy.
I hand him the bag. Well, I go, okay, 1, 2. I got the case. You got the gems. Let's
Got
do
the
this.
gems, man. And he's like, oh my god, I'm so happy. So
Okay, so we
I
have
have to
extra
tell you
gems.
the whole story. It won't take that long. So
now
you
we-
guys went. This is so cool.
I've
I'm
got
so glad you
1,000
totally
gold
got
pieces
it.
of the gems in the bag of holding, which I'm not telling Theophraxis about.
For the
Hey,
six.
everybody, we do not have 1,000 gold pieces worth of gems in the bag.
So you hand him the thing.
We do the switch at the same time.
Okay, so from his umbrella, he just pulls the handle, and it's just a rapier, and he just stabs the lock off, and kicks open the case, and stabs the rapier into the ground, and pulls out the book, and just opens it in one hand and starts reading it. And he's like, "This is totally it. Love you guys. You were so great. I'm so happy. Did you have to kill anything? Please tell me you killed stuff for this."
Yes.
Yeah, we killed some things needlessly.
That's what I want.
I mean,
They were gonna hurt us.
Blood
too.
on your hands.
They were gonna
That's
rob
why
us.
I pay you. All the guilt goes with you in the pay envelope, just like the Quiet American. So you're probably wondering what this book's even for. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool.
No,
So he like
that's
he pulls out from his bag of holding. He pulls out like a deployable director's chair and sits down while the three room figures take the book from him and walk off into a circular part of the clearing away from the tent. And he goes, "So the temple you went to is actually the temple of Arshne. Do you know who that is?"
Arshne.
Arshne. Yeah, she's now known by the way cooler name, Loth, Queen of Spiders, and hostess of really great parties. And this book is my ticket in.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who Loth is either.
Loth is? Really, guys? Squares. Roll.
I would not know. I'm not.
I
really
seriously probably would not know.
Never heard of Loth? It'll be roll I then.
I mean, if I happen to roll 20, I'd be surprised.
I mean, I as a player.
Player. So he's like, yeah, Loth is the queen of all drow kind, except the ones that are lame.
And apparently spiders.
And spiders.
From what I remember.
Thank you. Yeah, I just said that. So, back in the day, she was the queen of artistry and destiny and inspiration and all kinds of stuff. And what is more inspirational and artistic than that of the craft of the pastry chef?
Pastry chef.
Pastry chef. This book contains within it the power to summon the most delicious cake ever created by mortals.
We did all this for a plate of wheat and sugar.
No, you don't even understand, dude. Wait till you try it. You can have, like, the whole cake besides the slices we're going to eat for free. I'm just going to use it to create as many of these as I want, but I'm only going to serve them once a year at Loth's party.
I mean, this seems like a very reasonable quest.
And he just hands you your money. He just hands you your money. He's just like, here's more gems, whatever.
Wait, now we have like 1,500?
No, he hands you your payment.
No, I already got the payment.
He went back in time and did that. So
Okay. I won't
so
question it anymore.
because I only have 10 minutes left. So we have to do this stuff. So the wizards take a look at the book. They all pass it around to each other. They disrobe and they take from bags that they had within their pouches, within their regent pouches and stuff on their robes. They start throwing powdered baking soda on all of their naked bodies, and once they're totally covered, they clap their hands, and white linen clothing of pastry chefs appear all over their bodies. And then they start using their staves to carve these glyphs and symbols on the ground. And from the various completed symbols pop up bowls of materials like eggs and butter and sugar and coloring and things like that, and a stove. And as you watch, horrified as you are now, eventually they start their chant, and they go through this chant, and a bright white light, brighter than anything you've seen, except you, because Paylor, you can handle it.
Get close.
Yeah, you can handle it.
My people have a similar ceremony, except it involves mammoths and we just eat them raw. Actually, it's not at all like this.
So after the bright light, all of the materials are gone. The rune that was etched into the ground has disappeared, and in its place is a single pedestal of shimmering silver. And on top of that pedestal is a platter, and on top of that pedestal is the most delicious chocolate cake you have ever seen. And now you must roll a willpower check to not desire to eat it. Because you can feel it pulling you. You can feel it.
So 13.
No, you fail.
As a carnivore, do I have advantage on this check?
You do. I'll give it to you.
I rolled an alley check.
You roll a 1
Yeah.
to resist. Yeah, of course you would.
Normally I wouldn't indulge, but
16. No.
Nope. You gotta try it. You're like, let's see what these stupid non-meat eaters are always raving about chocolate cake. And it is absolutely the most delicious thing you have ever had.
We only get one slice? Or do we get more?
Gladys. You just get the one.
What?
That's all that's left. You guys have really big slices. He didn't make you hold back or nothing. He's generous. And he's just eating his slice with his sunglasses, and he's like, I love each of you.
I love
Thank
you
you so
too,
much.
I love this cake.
Amazing.
I know,
Right?
this cake's pretty amazing.
It's really cool. What happens is the ritual simultaneously summons energies from multiple elemental planes. The elemental plane of eggs and sugar and deliciousness and chocolate. And all of those things, turns out they're real because she found a way when she made the ritual. And she went mad because she kept summoning the cake. And what she realized is that all real nutritious food was just not as good, and she starved to death. At least
Wait.
that's what the story goes in a sense.
My people tell a tale of those that succumbed to sweets and then their feet fell off.
That sounds really terrible. But not this cake. This cake is perfection. So anyway, yeah, take her, and he like looks at his watch again and says, like, yeah, anyway, finish your cake, and if you want to go back to fighting a dragon and probably getting killed, you can, or you can take a long rest and you can do it.
We should
I have a
take
tent.
long rest.
It's gonna be daylight in like 6 hours, and I'm just gonna be useless. The moon is bright.
I
What
guess
do
we
have to do
take
right
a long rest and I dream of cake. Because I rolled a 1.
Delicious,
so
delicious
it's going to affect me for a while.
So after eating this cake, are we going to be doomed to starving to death for not eating nutritious foods now because this is all
No, you get
I
addicted.
think of?
Maybe, just pray to eating. I thought Palor was all that you needed.
Pale.
And this cake.
I found number 2. You'll always be number 1.
Oh,
Don't make me say I love Palor more in front of the cake, though.
I just imagine like Paler just going, you want me? Just rubbing cake on.
Got what you need, baby.
And then the cake is a mimic.
Oh. And it turns out Paler is the mimic.
Because of time you did miss the other mimic, though. There were 4. The other mimic was, which hopefully users can use this idea and don't tell anybody. But the other mimic was you would come across a chest later for looking for treasure, if you, like you do, adventurers, murder hobos that you are. And the chest was going to be a stone chest that was carved to look like a mimic. But it was a chest. The treasure inside was a mimic.
Wah, wah.
It's like when that guy's like high-fiving all the people at the wrestling event, and there's a guy wearing a Sting mask, like looks kind of like the Crow, and then the guy wearing the Sting mask hits him with a chair and stands up and pulls off the Sting mask, and it's Sting. Same thing.
Oh man.
But yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for letting me run this. I'm really privileged
Wait,
to be
did we
able
get
to done.
transported back in front of the white dragon?
Yeah, whenever you want. Yeah.
The moment
Wait,
we open
do we
our eyes.
get XP?
Yeah, we'll talk about how much that is. Because I'm basically going to base it off kills. So you guys got 3 mimics plus 12 satyrs plus half their XP for basically like TKO for getting them to 14. You got 10 because 4 ran, and then the 3 mimics plus a little bit for completion. So I can tell you what that is after the thing because I have to do math at that point.
Round up to the nearest 1,000 if you want.
Is Hans?
Hans would love that.
Would he?
Just be like, oh, level.
What's 1 point
You
lower
just
than
said
what you
level 6 now, so
Yeah, I don't know. Hang on.
This is how Aurora
Hang on,
does. This
hang
is
on.
how she gets the XP.
Let's see. The satyrs they're 100 XP per. So you got 1,000 off the satyrs,
Okay.
And then you take all this and then you divide it by 3.
and then 4
basically.
times 50. 4 times 50 is what? 200. This isn't what you get per person. And then I think a mimic is. I don't remember what a mimic is. XP. I didn't bring the sheet because I made different versions of them.
We should get like roleplay XP.
Oh yeah, there's
Because
books.
everyone I think did a good job roleplaying.
Yeah, actually, and kind of something
Yeah,
I
I
do.
hope I didn't get too annoying with her exhaustion.
No, I know, it was fine.
And you all, this is absolutely the wrong book.
I can
And
look
if-
up.
Are we still on? Cool. Here's something that this is something I like to do personally, and Hans can reverse it if he likes to. But
No take backs.
no take backsies. I like to do something at the end of every session that I run, given time, if we're not all too sleepy or whatever. And since we have time right now, I like to ask players why they think they deserve 5 bonus XP, which is really just kind of like flavor stuff. But like, what do you think that you did cool that kind of fits in with your character? How did you roleplay your character well? Why do you think you deserve like 5 bonus XP?
If I were to get 5 bonus XP, it was because I always charged forward in defense of my allies and handily got my ass kicked.
The other reason I think, if I can add, is you actually really did kind of question people's motives as to like, what are we doing here and why are you making me do this? And I really do appreciate that. Because the character himself, as I've had him plan for other modules and stuff, is totally super evil. But he doesn't always do evil stuff, and this specifically wasn't one of those things. So it's a loophole. You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
You said that like I should.
Aurora.
You said that like I shouldn't ask for it.
No, you should. Yeah, so what did you do? I really like the tauntaun thing. That was pretty good. That's
Yeah.
totally what a cat would do. I murdered you, and now I'm sleeping in your blood.
Yeah.
I like
And
the
also,
hand
she
thing.
acted that way because she was exhausted, which I feel like I actually acted out. And she tried to chew her hands off, which is also something
Thank
an
you for
animal
being a
would
good
do.
sport about that. Because
yeah, no, that was funny.
I was looking for traps that weren't just damage, because some traps that can deal damage after you guys were coming straight from the last encounter, and at your guys' level, what would be kind of appropriate for in terms of damage could probably like outright kill one of you.
Yeah.
Or knock you to 0 pretty easily. So I figured, what's more fun than that? And that's kind of what I came up with the no hands thing.
And
yeah, it's good stuff. Thank you for playing along with that.
Sure.
Actually.
Thanks. And I feel like that she's one of her traits, which you don't really know, is that I change my mood or mind as quickly as I change keys in a song. So the whole thing of where she'll like attack and then go like, oh wait, no, I shouldn't have done that, and go like, oh no, wait, I totally mean to do that. And now I want to sleep. That's like,
Pretty standard kind.
yeah, she's a
it's-
cat.
she's
Like
a
she
cat.
acts like a cat.
And you do. So yeah, take 5 extra.
Cool.
And then do we have
Mimics are $4.50 a piece.
450 piece? You got 3 there. How was I doing this math? That's 1200. Plus another 12, 1350. Two. So total is 2550, and divide that by 3. That's what you got. Oh, and then add your 5. So 2. So, oh, and Ellie.
Well, she totally and utterly rolled a 1 to the cake.
Yeah, that's true.
That's $8.50 a piece.
Did you add your 5?
Oh, well, yeah,
So
8.55.
855.
Um,
And so besides the thing, you did explode a bunch of people.
I kind of had this idea of let's wait for them to kind of group up a little bit more, and they kind of
You're just kind of waving at the group, a little over here, a little great.
trying to get a good picture.
All right, big hand, people.
Yeah, good sorcerer work.
And I guess I talked to the elf without like losing the ability to use my hands.
Yeah, take 5. So each of you get 855 based off of the XP. Well,
Oh.
be really. Would it be meaner to give you more XP and get you really close, or would it be not meaner to not give you the XP? And then
I
figure.
have a feeling we're gonna lose all our gems next game.
We are in fact going to lose, because Aurora has them, and I assure you, we are going to lose all of those gems next game.
Yeah, and so
Because
you
she
get.
doesn't give one tinker's damn about those gems, but she does give a tinker's damn about this dragon.
And figure for like mission complete, each of you get another 100.
Oh.
So 955 each.
Okay.
Because I believe in like mission objective security. You actually
that
get all of
means-
the objectives.
That means I'm 442 points into my next level.
So should we like just keep making you talk about the game because maybe you'll keep giving us experience?
I think that's a great
well,
idea.
there were a
Up to the
few
next level yet?
there
The
were a few
satyrs
things I
love them.
wanted to do. I don't know if we have time to like kind of do a little bit of a like what else was going to be in the module.
That's up to you.
Okay.
I have no
So,
A
idea.
couple minutes.
I don't know.
Some of the things you guys missed. The model has
55 plus.
has like additions based off of how much time we have left.
Mhm.
And so because it's a 3-hour time slot.
57.
You know, there's a couple random encounters. There's a couple traps in the forest itself. There's a fight in a cave. If you decide to take shelter from the storm that would have showed up on the second day, but I shortened it to a 2-day run. And then the final battle was actually just I was kind of remembering some of my history education, and I remember learning about mass wave charges in the Korean War, and I thought that would be really fun for you guys to experience that.
Oh.
So it was just going to be
I got 20.
an endless wave of skeleton troops, preceded by a artillery barrage. Because skeletons turn. I was reading the description of skeletons. This is something, and you should keep in mind. Read descriptions of your stuff, your monsters. Skeletons can be given simple instructions like pick up a rock or pump water or whatever, but they can also use simple weapons like trebuchets, and they can load them. And so I figured beyond the tree line someplace, the guy who is coming after you, after the cake, just had skeletons start with a rolling artillery barrage leading the skeleton charge of the clearing. And so you were going to have to survive, I think, 8 rounds. There was no way we had time for this. But it was just endless waves of skeletons. And once the 8 rounds were complete, then poof, cake, and all those guys are dead.
I will tell you that Aurora does love fighting skeletons.
I know who doesn't.
Because they're...
Excellent taste.
Yeah, because, the bludgeoning damage.
Oh, yeah. Because they don't have resistance to it at all.
No.
I have yet to cast Turn Undead.
That would have been really great, too. Because there were going to be tons, but they were all going to be like the basic skeleton level, but there were just going to be tons of them. So, I was really kind of looking, we didn't have time to do
Your
that, though.
turn on it.
But I mean, not because it wasn't fun, though. So
Thank
but
you
we
for
did.
running it.
Yeah.
Thanks for putting up with my character's idiocies.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, you were the one that forgot your hands.
Well, that's what happens when she punches things out of frustration.
No, I was because I was waiting for y'all to try
Yes.
picking the lock or something, and then she's like, you touched it, and I was like, oh, damn it. I didn't expect this to happen right now.
But it was beautiful.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but then they knew not to do it, so.
Yeah, that's true.
What are these? Why do they have claws?
Oh my god,
in
I
them?
can't fix that.
Greater Restoration. It's an alter mind spell, and I just
beautiful.
kind of made it a little bit different. And you can remove
How long
it
does
with Greater
Altered Mind
Restoration.
usually last?
It's like 4 hours
4
or
hours?
forever. I'm not sure.
Well, and to put the gauntlets on her head was a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Well,
So good.
Okay.
But yeah, thank you so much,
Thank you.
Mike Stegosaurus. Follow
Thank
us
you
on
all.
Twitter and all
Thank you,
those
sir.
good things.
Oh, are we still on air?
Yes,
Shit.
we are. We've been on air.
Oh no!
So thank you so much, man.
You're welcome.
Means a lot, and we'll see what schedule kind of works we can do, and see if you want to come back.
yeah, we'll come up with something else. I think.
That would be amazing.
It will be pie next time.
Just
No, it won't be pie.
they can only see you guys, so I'm just talking loud. Time to tabletop. Join us next Tuesday for Infinity Tower. We've got a lot of stuff going on this week, so join us and enjoy.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you.